Welcome, everyone. We're the Bad Plans D&D crew. My name is Jake Ernier. I'm the Dungeon Master. This is episode 9 of The Long Death, which is our ongoing Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We're here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central on Twitch. If you miss an episode live, you can check them out in our VODs, or better yet, go to YouTube, subscribe over there. You can always find the episodes usually about a day after. And it's the full-length thing, so you can watch everything at your convenience. So check them out for sure. We're a brand new channel, so here on Twitch and on YouTube. And if you see us anywhere else, please consider giving us a follow, a subscribe, sharing the content, things like that. It really helps us out in the beginning at this stage because we're trying to get it off the ground, trying to bring people in, kind of let them know that we're here, we're doing stuff. So we really appreciate that, and thanks for hanging out. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Oh, Evan, who plays Thorcum, he postponed his baby being born so that he could be here tonight for the boss fight.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Great.
That's right. That's right.
Good boss fight.
Serious commitment.
Just
Speaking
stay in
of-
to the child. That's right.
longer.
Just a little longer.
Yeah, so the due date was like a few days ago, right? Yeah.
Sunday.
But this was a big night, so you made it happen. So
Hey, man,
nicely
priorities.
done.
Priorities. It's good.
Wait, pre-star to Evan.
And new haircut. He's built for speed now.
Big haircut.
That's right, man. Hey,
I have a
Thursdays
question.
are the best day. Thursdays are the best day.
If we die, do we change the campaign name?
Short, the short death.
Oh man, shortest.
The wicked short death.
Yeah.
Turns out it was a
was
short death.
Like, that was a Saturday topic that I keep forgetting to ask. Is like, have we not realized the name of this thing? Like,
Oh,
it's like
I've seen it.
you've seen it, yeah, but I never thought of it personally. I was like, wait a second, they've been forecasting this from the beginning.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's just a metaphor for our lives. It's a
Yes,
long
yes.
death.
It's not even
I'm
that
just glad-
complicated.
Dude,
It literally
it's
has
just a
death
metaphor.
in the title. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
we're
I'm just glad that Jay didn't announce tonight as our 9th and final episode. Thank you.
I don't know. Finale is in the title there, so.
Make sure to follow. As we
make
wrap
sure to
up
follow as this is potentially major TPK last episode. I don't know. Yeah, we're not scripted, and we might all die tonight. And you know what? That's the game we're playing, and you take that risk.
And you won't like it.
Otherwise, we'd just be reading a book together. You know.
That would be fun.
In a different way. In a
Book
different
club.
way.
Yeah.
Book club is good.
Twitch
Yes.
book club.
That's right.
We ready to go?
We're ready.
Yes.
You guys prepared? Everybody got there?
As we take another
Yeah.
scotch. There we go. All right.
Yep, it's helping.
Wait, do we have music, Jay?
We sure do.
Oh, I'm ready for music.
How about some happy music?
Time for our recap.
Birds tweeting in the background. I like that one.
Ominous crickets.
No, it's great.
That's
Oh, man.
Last week, you came face to face with a new ally, Rogbard, the ancient Furbolg druid. He'd been hiding deep below the dwarven mines in the form of a giant crocodile, and he attacked on instinct when you found his grotto. The crocodile, his wild-shaped form, was immune to the wasting death, the plague that he'd contracted a century ago. It kept him alive, but when his body returned, so too did the disease. Rogbard was dying, but he'd stayed alive long enough because he needed to. He'd stayed alive this long because he needed to, I should say. He was the last of the Grove Keepers, those dedicated to the memory and the teachings of the Goddess Alara. It was his presence here, and the magic he wields, that prevented the three sisters from spreading their vile corruption even further into the very roots of the tree. Yes, they had betrayed you. The ladies were not the stewards, nor were they druids. When the plague nearly wiped out the Grove Keepers a century ago, there was a power vacuum. They'd sensed an opportunity, and they'd come. Decades they've spent now corrupting and defiling the island and the great banyan tree. They were close now, after all this time, to taking it for their own. But Rogbard was clever. He'd locked himself away in a place he knew they'd never find, a place they couldn't go, and as long as he lived, they were blocked. For years, they were at a stalemate. They waited and waited, each patient, seeing who would outlast the other. Until finally, it was the arrival of our adventurers who unknowingly upset that balance. Yes, Constance, the eldest sister, had manipulated you, tricked you, used your feelings, your dreams, everything against you. You eagerly ventured deep into the mines to destroy a terrible beast. And instead, you found truth. You learned much about the island, Alara's Rest. The Grove Keepers were her ardents, and they'd tended to the place for centuries. You learned of the Third Way and her teachings, of her beloved, the Wizard Raikkonen, and how Alara herself, once a mortal, had ascended to godhood. You also learned of Figper, the Storm Giant, a staunch ally of Alara and Rogbard's close friend. Figper was an oracle, and he'd foreseen not just the island's troubles, but the coming of those who would alter the path of Alara's Rest forever. His mind had been slowly withered, his sanity chipped away by the grotesque, ethereal nightmares born of the hag Constance. But Rogbard knew that helping him, somehow, was your best chance. Ultimately, Rogbard offered you a choice. He was dying. The last of the Grove Keepers would soon expire, and when he did, the hags would have full sway over the island. No, it's not why you came. But intentional or not, things have now been set into motion that can't be undone. And like it or not, the fate of the island is now in your hands. Destroy the hags, take up the mantle of Grove Keeper, and keep the memory of Alara's teachings alive in the world. Or leave the island to its fate. Rogbard will perish, the tree will slowly wither, and the world will move on without the gods, as it has been now for a century. Or perhaps there's another option, one yet to be discovered. After all, Alara taught us that there's always a gray area, a new path, a third way. You stand now on the border of the grove. Within, the three sisters await your arrival. Figper sits, his back leaning against the massive trunk of the banyan, his blank stare focusing on nothing as he sways in a silent rhythm. Constance, a menacing evil light in her eyes, sits confidently upon his shoulder. Her sisters, Ednis and Agaratha, pace the ground like hungry feral animals, as your friends, Velma and Cobb, hang high above the ground from the canopy of the tree. The mighty roar of Figper and the mad cackle of the hags echoes through the night air as you make the final approach. It's time to make a choice. So what's the plan?
All right. I gently scoop Rogbard off my shoulder and hold him in my hands. I'm assuming that the little mouse is cute enough to just be next to my face.
Mm-hmm. He's actually been kind of just on your shoulder, just kind of hanging out.
I'm holding him. Rogbard, we need you. I need you to communicate with Figper so we can help restore his mind. Please.
From this tiny little mouse sitting on your shoulder comes this deep Russian accent.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's very strange.
Wow.
And he says, I will do my best, but I am not the one who will sway this battle. Remember that.
Okay. I would like you to stay alive, if you can, while
Then
we fight.
do not let them kill me. Good stuff.
But if your time is cut short here, I accept the responsibility. I don't mind the gray. I'll put him back on my shoulder. I don't know. Just to see like what he does.
Kins, don't worry. I will save him. It's no problem.
You'll save Rogbard?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Okay.
I can heal people. You've seen it. It's amazing.
You also tend to get grappled. All right. Do y'all trust me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are we going now?
Well, do we get the idea when we heard the giant call? Do we also hear any movement? Like, is he coming towards us, or he's just yelling from the tree?
No.
Do we
in
get
fact,
any idea?
Y'all are standing kind of within the border of the grove at this point, kind of in between two of those giant pillars that represent the different cities and,
Right.
and ways of life that you were observing previously. And you can see, it's dark, but with your dark vision, particularly drow among you, you can see all the way into the trunk, and they're just sitting there waiting for you.
Okay, so what? They're 100 feet away.
They're more like a quarter mile away. They're pretty far. I mean,
Okay, we can see them, but
yeah.
Okay.
It's
have a little walk.
This grove is massive.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but it's all very like you're sort of underneath this giant canopy
Yep,
of this
yep,
tree,
yep.
And you can see all the way.
Yep.
Particularly
Nice.
Rogbard, who's Figpur, who's 30 feet tall. I mean, he's
Right.
hard to
right.
miss.
Yeah.
We
All
need
right.
to get a bit closer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your spell lasts for 10 minutes, though. If you want to cast
would-
it.
Like to get closer to the tree.
Okay.
Okay.
Belrissa,
Should I cast another animal first? Can
Let's
I?
do it.
Does it
I'll
ruin
just
your
throw down.
plan,
pop all
Kins?
3 of them out there.
I
we
only-
only have one left.
I have one
One left.
One left.
I mean, go ahead, roll the dice. I'm good with
While
that.
you're
Okay.
throwing that, I'm just gonna scoot over to Jessie and be like, I know it's not the same, but you remember the time we fought that guy whose brain was just messed up, and you did something to like free his mind. Like it killed that guy, but maybe this is different. I don't know. Just saying, if you can help too, we gotta free this guy's mind.
Who, Rockbar?
Yes. No, Figpur.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm on top of it.
You're on top. Awesome.
If
Giant.
Ralph
go in
Wiggum
there
was a
swinging.
paladin, that's how I picture picture Jessie sometimes.
Me fail English? Impossible.
I'm gonna go over to. So,
What is it?
what is it for?
It's a boar.
Oh,
Oh,
A boar?
A boar.
Four.
Okay. So you just hear like,
Like a giant battle boar?
no, not a
Like-
giant boar. A very
Not a, it is
Have
a,
you seen
a
pigs
medium
north
boar.
of
like
Iron
a
Man?
like a like
They
a
can,
wart
like-
like Pumbaa from the
Yeah.
Lion King has
Uh-huh.
just like arrived.
In fact, that's
pigs
what he'll
out
be
in our
called. He will be
neck of the
Pumbaa.
woods, man.
Rogbard jumps down and like no, I'm just
They can they can knock over cars, man.
He can
Pigs
charge
can get massive. That's right.
and
Knock something prone.
yeah.
Wait,
Boar-
are we
boars
trying
are
to-
formidable.
what's
got-
what's our
Just
line here?
not.
Are we trying to argue his stats with the DM?
Yeah,
No, we're just
He's super strong.
Trust me, this very normal animal is really spectacularly
points.
strong.
That's right.
Hey, it's
Alright.
it.
I tell him to be as quiet with that snuffling as possible, and you're with us, and you don't kill the mouse.
And I'm gonna Thorkim, I'm gonna walk next to Thorkim just real quick and say, like, look, man, as far as, and maybe Belrissa too, like we've got to take things out quick. Like if the 3 of us can focus on something, maybe we can even this battle faster than
I will
possible.
guard Kins.
Kins is walking towards the grove.
not the
or
giant-
I'm
Yeah,
right
you're-
next to her. Right in front of her.
As soon as I
Alright.
say that, though, I want to disappear into the forest. If we're like in the middle of the tree, I assume there's just tree things and everything that I could like hide behind and stuff. I want to basically stealth and disappear from the group on the way in, if at all possible.
So
So-
the grove underneath the canopy of the banyan tree is sort of just open air roots, and there's not really any other trees. It's pretty much open air.
Oh, the roots don't go all the way up to the.
No, they
to the
do. They
canopy?
do at the edge. If you remember the
Oh,
picture
but
of the
not
banyan
inside.
tree, basically around the
Ah.
perimeter of the of the grove, the roots sort of dip down and support the
But not in the
large
middle
canopy.
part.
Right.
Gotcha.
Underneath is basically like this giant open area.
Okay.
And he's just going, assassin!
Yep. So
You could go up in the branches. Like
so instead,
above
I'm looking
for eyes
around
and
nervously because I don't like being out in the open like this. So yes, I'll assume my other fate.
All right, you
Okay.
begin to walk
Yeah,
towards the center of the canopy. And,
I'm gonna stick close to Kins.
okay.
Well, yeah. Then I'll stick close to Jessie. Say within 10 feet.
Okay. It doesn't take more than a few minutes before you kind of get within, a speaking distance. And they've been watching you approach ever since the Black Panther a few minutes earlier had kind of walked in, and there'd been a bit of a grotesque scene there as Agaratha had a little fun with it. They now sort of circle around, and you can see her. She's got this mad, just sort of insane look in her eye. And the other one, Ednis, quiet, a bit still. You get a good look at her now. She's got this sort of yellow, almost jaundiced skin with these bulging horns that are kind of growing out of the top of her head. And she hunches way over and just has this absolutely disgustingly evil look on her face. You look up and you see Constance. She has this purplish, kind of saggy skin, but this mad look in her eyes as she's got this big, broad smile, revealing rows of sharp yellow teeth as she stares down at you with her arms crossed, this confident hubris in her eyes as she sits atop the shoulder of Figper. He sways, looking around, just 1,000-yard stare, not focusing on anything. Occasionally, he seems completely just kind of out of it. As you approach, go ahead.
On our way up, can I cast armor of Agathis on myself?
Absolutely.
Before we get there.
Yeah, no problem.
So I glance up at the storm that is surrounding this island. Look at Figper. Think silently to myself.
As you're approaching, before you do that, as soon as you begin to even move, Constance, she speaks. Oh, sisters, they've returned. But we are betrayed. Not dead in the cave is the druid, but out he walks in the open once more. Tell me, druid, have you come to lay down your life before my coven? Repayment, perhaps, for the decades we've spent here while you locked yourself away in the dark, out of our reach. You feel a scurry on your shoulder, Kins, as Rogbard in his little field mouse form, wild-shaped, he jumps off your shoulder. And you see him begin to transform into his normal form of a furbolg who's 9 feet tall. And as he does, he holds his hand back and he holds up a finger to you. He speaks. Just knowing that you and your ilk were unable to spread your vile corruption any further was worth every minute in that cave, wench. And he looks over, and she starts to talk, and before she gets a word out, he interrupts her. Figper, old friend, it is time to come back to us. She has no power over you. And you see... Everybody make a perception check.
Ooh, baby.
While you're doing that, she says, "Oh,
Oh.
nevertheless, even if our mutual friends here didn't kill you, they've still brought you to me. Kins, dear, it was so easy. You wanted so badly. You wanted a connection to something. Oh, all I did was give you what you wanted. Can I really be blamed for the fantasy that a young girl wanted? I mean, come on. What's
Don't
everybody's
listen to her,
perception
kids.
check?
10.
2.
10 to.
Taking my normal
17.
18.
Mine was 9.
Okay.
Got 17 here.
All right, great. So collectively, you guys are all kind of looking around, waiting for, who's gonna. This is like the tension here is palpable. It's like a Wild West gunfight where everybody's
I'll
kind
be
of.
your Huckleberry.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of looking around and. Come.
Yeah,
I
which
want
one
to
is the
rip.
one that's freaking out like this?
This is
Aggie.
Agaratha, and she
All
has
right,
this.
she's mine.
This greenish skin with this long bulbous nose and this
It's the
long
one
white.
we freaking rescued.
I think she's redeemable.
As Constance is standing on the shoulders of Figpur, the storm giant, at this point she's stood up, and she's got her arms folded, and she just looks down with this absolute confidence, like she's already won. And it's then that you notice it. She's so busy talking that she doesn't seem to notice that Figpur, that 1,000-yard stare, shifts for the first time and notices Rogbard. There seems to be a light in his eye. His brow furrows. He begins to shift, and for a moment Constance has to sort of shift her weight but she carries right on. Let me ask you something, Kins dear. There's more than enough power here for all of us. Why don't we make a deal? You may have noticed we've got your little friends up here. And I'm going to give them to my sister down there. But maybe I won't. Maybe instead, if you and your friends were to kill Rogbard right now, I promise, I swear I'll let them go unharmed. And we together will take what could be ours.
Can I, as I look at her, see anything about what she's really saying to me?
Make an insight check. First one of the campaign. Congratulations. This is a milestone, you guys.
You have really good insight too. You should make all of
Wow,
them.
you should make all the inside checks.
Trust
yes.
no one.
Oh yeah.
Well, this roll was okay. It's 13.
13. Okay. It's really hard, really hard to read her intent. She's very good at this. Whatever, there's even with the emotional sort of outrage that you're feeling, there's legitimately a moment where you're like, is she for real here? Like you can't tell. You don't know.
How far away are we?
About 100 feet right now.
Okay.
I glance back at Figpur, glance at the sky, the storm, think to myself, Figpur, please, you're our only hope. And I cast Call Lightning at the 4th level on Constance.
Woo!
That's a lot of lightning.
Okay. Call Lightning at 4th level on Constance. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Gonna give him a little tingle too.
Take it.
He can take it.
It's fine.
He's born of the storm. I was born of it.
there's a moment where you raise your hands to start performing the movements required for spell. And you see this look on Constance's eyes where she almost can't believe that you would do this. And she seems to hesitate for a moment, but then you make your movement, and as you do, the clouds above begin to rumble. This entire island is surrounded by a massive storm, a perpetual, never-ending squall that you had to get through with your magic just to arrive here. And when you did, you communicated with something. Something heard you, something understood you when you used your magic previously. Your instincts, Kins, seem to be correct, because as you cast this spell, as your magic sort of interweaves with the storm above, and the clouds begin to swirl and thunder booms. Yes. You hear this voice in your head. As the lightning strikes. Let's roll initiative. Go ahead, roll damage on your...
All right, so I have to roll an additional D10 on this.
Oh wait, do we need to be on the map first?
Oh shoot, yeah,
Yep,
maybe.
stand by a second.
Okay.
This is going to take me a sec. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so we're going to bring you guys in here.
You had one prepared? You how did you know there was going to be a fight?
Scripted.
How
Magic.
Hashtag scripted.
did I
Magic.
know? Who would have thought there'd be a fight?
Wow, that is a big icon. Giant.
Stand by, chat. We're going to get you guys set up here in a second.
Oh my gosh, that thing is
Yep.
massive. Okay.
Alright, I was quick on the draw. I rolled my initiative, so if anyone cares, it's a 7.
Okay, turn.
Yeah, we saw. Oh. Yeah, so was mine.
There's that. What's
Oh,
the turn?
I
can't
guess
really
we're all
find the
quick on
turn
the
order
draw.
thing. Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
no, because the
Okay.
thing has to come up. There.
Yeah.
Oh, it read
Okay.
yours. Nice.
Look at that.
Oh,
Happy days.
hold on, let me try.
But I know I can
Wait.
just re-roll it and change
Where?
it. though.
Oh, there's our little icons.
Yeah, they're.
Okay.
Oh, that's a sad giant.
Okay, where am I?
All right, that's good to go. Let's see. I'll put this over here. Now let's get
Dude, it's massive.
these guys going. Oh, there we go. Hey, nice. That worked out pretty well.
20 effing
Yo,
one.
Kins is fucking raging. She's raging. She's
Yeah, but
like.
we need to. Did it happen before initiative or not? Just double strike.
Jay, since we kind of called out,
Dude.
everybody called out where they were standing, but me, I would be a little bit farther back.
Okay. Would 14 be with you?
Yep.
All right, you guys are kind of together back here, and as you guys get a little closer, we
Be
can,
like
we can
over
zoom this
there.
in, something like that. And then, so Rogbard is here, but he's not really represented on the map here. So, but you can kind of just theater the mind Rogbard the druid.
Because he's so small. Oh no, he's big now.
Yeah,
he's normal size.
He's back in his normal form. Okay, is everybody on the board for initiative? Let's go ahead and reorder things. Kins with the 21.
Nice.
Okay.
Somebody came prepared.
Surprise round and round.
Yes. All right. So Kins kind of opens up with a surprise attack here. So, call lightning. Let's see. You've got some damage to roll, and that's would that hit? Is that single target, or is it more of like anyone in this space gets
It is
hit?
in the space, so it will also hit Rogbard because she's standing on him.
Figper,
will it?
right? Yep.
Oh, sorry, not Rogbard, Figper.
It's
Sorry.
okay. I've never mixed up his name.
Oh
Don't
my
worry.
god.
Rip Rogbard.
Don't.
I knew it.
Please no.
I knew
Yeah, that's my plan all along.
You accident, yeah, you just
Rogue
instantly
keeper.
murder Rogbard and side with the Hags. We're going evil campaign, guys. Okay, nice. Love it. Okay, so go ahead and roll. Did you roll? Is there a
So
save?
It's a dex save, 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So they're gonna go.
And then it
ahead.
rolls. That's the damage too on that same card. Is that true?
I'm a little confused at reading this because it says 4d10 and then it says rolling 4d10, so I don't know what that second line is.
Let's look.
Do y'all see what that's saying?
Yeah, 1d10. Oh, you rolled it at 4th level, so it added a d10 because you did it at 4th level.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
total 31, but then it's an existing storm, so that's another d10, which is that last D10 that I rolled, which was a 10.
Nice.
Ooh, you rolled a 10 on a D10 as your extra D10. So that's 41 total. Am I reading that right?
Yes.
41 damage.
Awesome.
Okay, and if somebody makes the save with their dexterity,
It's half damage.
save, it's half damage. Okay, so Figpur doesn't even move, so he fails the save. So the lightning comes down and just strikes him hard and fast. And Constance sees you performing the spell, so she kind of has a moment to react, and she actually does like a dive roll kind of off of Figpur. She still takes half damage, so that's going to be we'll give her 21 damage on that. So really, really cool. Nice hit. As the lightning strikes Figpur, you see it just sort of course through his body, almost as if like he's just being woken up, and you can see his muscles begin to tense, and he looks up, and all of a sudden that dull sort of blank stare in his eyes is replaced with a bright blue light, as the lightning itself has just filled his eyes, and he's just looking around frantically. He's suddenly very awake. Oh, he's a lot more like the giant you encountered in the northern forest. He immediately and he stands up and he turns around and he just does like a backhand fist and just smacks the trunk of the tree. This tree is huge, just absolutely massive. The canopy of the tree stretches out for half a mile, and the entire thing rumbles, and the ground itself kind of shakes beneath you as all this sort of like debris and old dead leaves kind of fall, almost like it's raining for a moment as the debris comes down, and he just and he looks around and he's trying to collect himself, and he sees Constance on the ground, and he raises a foot and he tries to stomp on her, and she dives out of the way, and she looks up. For the first time, you see in her eyes fear. She notices him and she looks back at you. She says, "I had him wrapped around my little finger, just like you. It's not gonna be that easy." And she doesn't have a turn yet, but that's what she says. And Figpur kind of stands up, and you can tell that he is definitely no longer under any sort of control of Constance, but he is far from on your side either. He is dangerous, he is hazardous, and he's here. Kins, you also rolled a massive initiative, and you get to, the surprise round is over, and it's actually your turn again.
Oh snap! All right. I am going to call lightning on her again.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know.
Of course, yes.
It can happen
is-
every turn, right? Like now that it's up, it can
Yeah, it's
just...
a free. It doesn't even take a
Yes.
spell slot.
Yes.
Machine gun.
Yes. Yes.
Machine gun.
All right. Hold up.
Okay, where is she now? Did she move a little bit from her position?
Oh, yes. Let's see. I will move her here. She's probably like here. She basically just dove off of
Okay,
this guy
dove off,
and
okay.
crashed down to the ground to dodge the lightning.
All right. And then.
He was sitting, so he wasn't,
6.
30 feet up.
All right. So that's 29. Same thing. Deck save.
Okay,
15.
so she made her dex save again. So it was 29 total damage?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So she takes half again. Very nice. All right, great. So you are kind of down towards the bottom of the map. What would you like to... Would you like to move or anything like that? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to move. Can she still see me, like line of sight?
Yeah. There's not...
I'm
So
gonna-
the map, it has like trees and stuff all over the
Yeah,
place. but
okay,
you can
so
kind
it's
of
just
visualize
flat.
it. Yeah, it's basically flat. And it's actually more like... There's like these raised roots that kind of grow up and out of the ground all over the place. So it's, it's not like you're just standing on dirt, but there's no bushes or big trees or anything like that either.
Okay, so I just want to move like a little off to the side, but before I move, I want to give her a kind of like a what up, and move over here.
Wow.
Taunt.
So
That's great. Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Great. Belrissa, it's your turn.
Okay.
Just-
Alright.
I wonder what's gonna happen now.
Hey.
Hey. All right, I point my finger at Figpur, and I cast message
Ooh, message. Okay.
message on him. And I tell him, Figpur, you've held on for so long. We're with Rogbar. We're the ones that you have that you have foreseen. Foreseen is the word.
Also, I thought this through.
Definitely thought this through.
He's coaching her.
Yeah. So we are the ones you have foreseen. Let us take down the hags together and reclaim the tree in the name of Alara.
Okay.
And then
You forgot the
And
part where
then-
you want to ride on his shoulder. Like, no.
that'll come later.
Okay, sorry.
And then I'm going to use some sorcery points to quicken a fireball at the ladies.
Okay. And Figpur, I suppose.
No, I'm going to get them right on the edge. So cast it right around here. Here-ish.
Okay.
Here-ish.
Just those two. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
these two,
Hey,
not
Figpur.
all
Okay.
three.
I was gonna say all three might be a stretch.
Yeah, no, not all three. Just the two.
Might be a stretch.
The two in the front.
Yeah. No, these two. The one next to him, and then the one in front of her. Yes.
Oh, Constance and Edness.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Got
cast it off to the side.
Okay. Oh, I forgot you can't see their name tags. I'm sorry. Yeah. So the two on the on the left-hand side of the map is Agaratha. She's the one who was not nice to your kitty cat.
Yeah.
The one in the front is Edness, the one with the giant horns coming out of her head, and then Constance is right behind her, having just dive rolled off of Figpur, who's now standing, but had been sitting before. So, all right, you can easily position your fireball to hit the two on the right. Let me just check a couple stats here.
Yeah, they have to make a save against 15.
Okay. Got it. All right. So they have a magical resistance effect, which gives them advantage on this save. So two of them are going to make dexterity save. Okay. So
Stop stressed.
with advantage, what's your DC?
15?
15. They both make the save.
Okay, so they take half,
Okay.
which is, let's see, it's 8d6, so 23 plus
Hey. Wait,
7, so
Wait.
15.
the first rolls were d8s.
Yeah. And you rolled 5.
I know, I was rolling 5 and then 3.
Those are
Oh, because it's
D8s,
8. Okay.
Yeah, the first one, right? So 11 plus 7,
though. Okay. 18.
18.
All right, great.
18. So 9 damage each.
Great. Okay, so one of them seems to sort of quickly dodge out of the way, and you can see the robes are singed way up, and there's a reaction that you'd expect. The other one does not seem to really mind the fire damage all that much, and there's a little bit there. There's a little bit of scarring there, but she seems resistant to it, as the fire doesn't do as much damage as you expect.
Was it Aggie that didn't? That resisted?
It was Constance, the one in the back, who seems to shrug off the fire.
All right. My work is done.
Okay.
Yep. Battle over.
Yep.
And
We're done.
did it.
We're done.
And it's gone.
Okay. It's Constance's turn. All right, so let me take a look at the field here. So, Belrissa, you're not going to move? You're going to stay put?
Well, yeah, there's nothing to hide behind, right?
No, not particularly.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. So,
Can you put Pumbaa on the map?
Pumbaa!
Pumbaa charges.
Yes!
Full Warhawk. warthog
Let's see,
charge.
what can we use for Pumbaa?
Does Pumbaa sing? I hope he
Definitely.
Oh, where's our druid friend, Jay?
sings. Frog bard.
Like I
Apparently
said,
he's theater of the mind.
Yeah, he's theater of the mind.
He's
Oh.
invisible.
So
He's
yeah,
not
all right,
real. He's never been real.
Here we go.
The voice in our heads.
Just because it's in your head doesn't mean it's not
Nick
real.
was the
Oh,
friend you had
nice
all along.
Harry Potter quote.
All right. Can I add? I'm gonna give you control over this.
Oh my
guy
god,
here.
it's a null.
Can I do that?
Vin,
They're
kill
all
it.
knolls.
It's
Just
all
pretend that the very obvious hyena is a boar
Oh my gosh.
from Lion
Kind
King.
of boorish.
Okay. It wasn't. It was a warthog in Lion King.
It's Whoopi Goldberg.
Uh-huh.
Don't.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean, they're
hyena.
similar, right?
Okay.
They're in the same movie.
So yeah. So your summoned animal can now have a turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, he's just gonna hang out with me.
Okay. Great.
I wanted him on the
did
map.
that. Glad we took care
Thank
of
you.
that. Okay.
Good bro.
You feel better. He's
He's
a
a real
comfort
bro.
animal, right? He's-
Oh my god.
Constance, she says, she after sort of dodging several times in a row, she's looking over at Figpur, who seems to be sort of like processing what Belrissa had just messaged him, and Constance has no idea that happened anyway, but she kind of looks over, she looks at Kins, and she looks at the rest of you, and she says, so this is how it is to be then. Well, the result is the same either way. But I really liked you, Kins. You could have been one of us. Now you're just gonna die. And she waves her hand, and her whole body seems to, like, sort of dematerialize as she just disappears completely. And you do not see her. She's gone. So stand by a second.
Okay, that's a thing that happened.
How do I?
Guys, we did it. We killed one of them.
He killed her. I've heard rumors that they like melt. Maybe fire is her feet. Like she just burned up.
She's definitely gone.
I've
Yeah.
never seen anybody get struck by lightning. Maybe this is what happens.
You just
Slow
disappear.
disintegration.
It's just a delay. It's a 6 to 12
Yes.
second delay on
Yes,
this.
yes.
Okay. Let's see. That ends her turn. Next up is Figpur. So
Go,
Figpur,
Big Purr.
he is now standing up, and he's sort of swaying, and he tried to stomp on Constance, and he's kind of like re-getting his balance and just figuring everything out for a few seconds here. In the 10, 20 seconds that have, happened since we started. And he receives your message, Belrissa, at this point in time. And he's like in the middle of he's about to smash something, and all of a sudden he stops, and he holds his head, and he looks around. And he looks over in your direction, and clear as day, you can't miss it. There's this moment of lucidity where he just locks eyes with you, and he looks over, and he sees Rogbard, and notices him for the first time. Really sees him. And you can see the tension in his face relaxes for a second as he sort of strains his eyes, and he starts to move. And then as soon as he starts to move and he takes another step, you see it seems to fade. He's in there. He's definitely in there, but he's in rough shape. He is confused. So we're gonna go ahead and roll a d10. We're gonna see what Figpur does during this turn.
No. Figpur,
Might
no.
be great, might not be. Let's see what happens.
Figpur. It's kids.
Okay.
And Rogbard.
A 3.
We don't know what a 3 means.
3 is good, guys. 3 is
Three has
always
to be
good.
Good
We
for
did it.
us, yes.
We did it. There
So-
are 3 hags.
So he rolls a 3.
No.
And because there are 3 hags,
Yes.
the planets align. No, just kidding. 3 with it. So confusion is a condition in D&D, and basically, if you have it, you roll the dice, and something happens. The dice he rolled means that he just kind of hangs out and doesn't do anything. He's
God.
so he does not stomp on anybody yet.
At least he didn't
Ow.
stomp on us.
Yeah, I mean that's good.
that's
I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
a passive fig purr. I'm okay with. Yes, I'm
Yes.
Y'all.
Next up is going to be Ednis. She is, let's see, 5, let's see how far away this young lady is. All right, so she's gonna move to. Come on now. There we go. She's gonna move right here. Oh, right there. And she is going to. What is she gonna do at this range?
Probably nothing. She
No.
ends her turn casually.
She's gonna wait and see what we do.
Now, little did you know about Edna's, she is struck by indecision. That is her condition.
All right. She points a finger at Kins and casts sleep.
Can I
Fight it.
do something there? How do I stop or not?
So
What do I do there?
with this spell, just double checking. I haven't used this spell in a while, but this particular spell, I don't believe has any save. But she has to roll a number of dice, and that will
Okay.
determine what happens here.
Okay.
So, double checking. Right. Okay, there's no save. So it's an AoE spell that's kind of focused in your general area. And for her, it's going to be this amount. So. Oh my freaking god. Can you guys see that?
That is the best for us sleep roll.
Wow.
5 ones.
Yes.
Okay,
What
chat.
level did she
Chat.
roll that at?
I just rolled 9d8.
98.
And here were the results of my 9d8. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1. 5 ones, 3 twos. Nothing happens, Kins.
Awesome.
Oh my god, yes!
Nothing happens. That is the most unbelievable.
You yawn slightly. like it's
Okay. All right. So that's how this is gonna go. That's how. Okay. That just happened. I just rolled 5 ones in one turn.
Thank
Beat
God.
that. Beat that, you guys.
Oh, I will.
5 ones and 3 twos in the same roll.
Wow, you sound
That
so
is-
disappointed.
Some.
It was just a
Dog.
quick sleep, you know. It's fun.
Whose side are you on, DM? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Side of the dice.
Okay. All right. We're just getting warmed up here. It's all right. As she casts this spell, lightning and clouds seem to swirl around you, Kins, and somehow magically lower all the rolls and repel the magic. It's weird. It will probably never happen again, but it did happen this time. And you seem unaffected other than as you yawn a little bit. Ednis kind of looks over. She doesn't, even in her deceptive form, you know, she doesn't say much. She just kind of looks at you with this devilish look that basically says, I'm going to rip your heart out and I'm going to have it for breakfast. That's about all you get from her. She didn't say much else. That ends her turn. Vinadil,
Yikes.
what do you got for us? Jeshi's on deck.
Stabby. Shooty.
Step, shoot.
Yeah. 20 feet. All right. Yeah. I don't have
What is the range of your shooty?
30 feet.
That's
So, I
so
mean-
short.
I know.
Wow, buddy.
I can
have
throw
no
my
strength.
hammer farther than that.
I can't. I have no strength. I cannot operate anything other than this little hand crossbow. I'm gonna try to move 6. I think that's 6. I can get within 30 feet of her. But just 30 feet. So, and there's nothing to hide behind. This is all low
Yeah.
brush, right?
Yeah,
so I
exactly.
can't actually hide.
Nothing to
so.
hide behind for you.
But I'm just gonna shoot her, and start there. So
Okay.
let's see what that looks like. It is a 28. Oh,
That's a natural 20, right? No?
Yes,
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I
Oh
roll
my
17
goodness.
ones, and
Yeah.
you roll a natural 20. Is that how this is
Thankfully-
going to go tonight? We'll
thankfully
see.
it's not sneak attack for her, so you know.
Wow.
But so that's
No, it is on a natural 20, right? Don't you automatically get sneak attack or something? No, never mind. That's with advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. Yeah,
With
yeah.
advantage.
And you know what? I think it sounds like
It should be a good homebrew rule. I like
it
it.
was just a great
Yeah.
shot.
So 4 plus 4, so 8 plus 5, 13. So that's 13 damage.
13. Copy that. What else are you doing?
I guess bonus action. I will. Did I have like a dodge bonus action? Hold on, I've never done anything with a
Yeah,
bonus
you can take the dodge.
I could take the dodge, so I'll do that. I'll take the dodge. No, I already get disadvantage. Anyway, I'll do it. I look dodgy. That's what I do. like this.
Look at that.
This dodgy drow just sort of he starts doing like this weird dance, kind of like under this tree. Nobody knows what he's doing, but he's...
I'm
happens.
ready. I'm ready.
You want me to cast some lights for you?
Get those lights going.
All right, Jessie, you're up. Thorcum's on deck.
Okay. Well, people are kind of far away from me. I will, I want to cast Bless.
Oh.
Come on, buddy. I was kind of moving in faith that you might move up with me. Like,
I'm gonna cast Bless at 2nd level, so I get 4 targets.
Okay.
Interesting. And those targets will be Vinadil, Thorcum, myself, and Kins.
All right. Everybody who's just mentioned, remember that you have Bless.
So
1d4 on attack rolls and saving throws.
Vinny, how did you add Bless to
Yeah, I never told you
D&D
guys.
Beyond? Yeah.
So, if you go to your D&D Beyond page,
Yeah.
and click on the little Beyond 20 icon, and scroll down, there's a thing that says custom roll dice formula. Just put in 1d4 in that little box, and it'll add a d4 to all your rolls.
Wow, look at that. All the rolls? It's only saving throws and attack
Well,
rolls.
Bless, no, it only does it for the ones it's supposed to. It's
you
for
have to-
Bless, Guidance, Bane, and Magic, that kind of stuff. So,
Oh, I see.
yeah,
Interesting. It'd be cool if there was a button that was just like, hey, Bless.
it would.
All right, good. So that's my action, and then I can move up to 25 feet, and I will do so. And I will move. I want to move in front of Kins and next to Vin, like right here. And that's it.
Okay. Thorcum, you're up.
I was just testing something. I don't think it worked, Vinny, but we shall persevere.
We shall persevere.
Moving 25. Whoop. And why not? Shooty. That is a nat 20,
Nice.
but
Plus 1d4.
luckily. Oh, yeah. Jay, it's not gonna be your night, buddy. But I rolled.
Oh, that's
lower
what
the
you
damage.
think, Thorcum.
Oh, you only rolled a 1 on damage.
Get him out of the
That's-
way now, buddy.
That sucks.
So that's actually. Oh yeah, that's only a 7 damage. I think it did calculate.
No, it'd be an 8, right?
Yeah, and then a dirty 20, second attack.
And who are you attacking, to be clear?
I'm attacking this chick, if she can be called that.
Ednus?
Okay.
So 7 damage for the first one, 17 for the non-crit. Go
Okay.
figure.
And what type of damage is that?
That is magical piercing.
Magical piercing. Copy that. Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit, yeah.
All right.
Mine was the
Very
same, I guess. It was magical piercing also.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Let me see. I think you actually took 14's spot. Oh, no, you didn't. Let me calculate something here. All right. Just enough. 14's gonna move right there next to Vinny.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
He has gotten his wish. He's flanked by protectors.
Excellent.
And
All right.
and he
let's
automatically
check.
takes the dodge roll. Because I
So
didn't.
he's doing like me also.
Yeah, he's just like behind you, just going.
I am also doing that, but to no effect. The shield.
She's just like, is this what we're doing? This is what we're doing.
This is the battle formation.
I don't
guess.
remember. I don't remember this part of the plan.
Didn't learn this one in my unit.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we got old Torture McGee turn now.
Skinny Cat McGee.
Old Torture McGee. Okay. I'm thinking here.
Calculating. It seems like Agaratha is most worried about Figper. But that what feels like to me.
I'm most worried about Figper.
Yeah. Jeshy's pumped.
Okay. Agaratha, she says, "Oh, it's finally my turn." And she goes, and then suddenly she stops. Oh, wait a second. Oh, what about that?
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh, did you?
Effing Fs.
Oh.
No, you forgot about them.
Oh, did I? I forgot about them. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I did. And she lunges towards you guys, and she comes to right here, and she's going to she sort of rushes forward, and as she does, her hand begins to crackle with lightning. And she looks at you, Kins, as she's running up, and she doesn't break eye contact. And she says, "Oh, I can do that too." And she shoots a massive lightning bolt out of her hand towards the group of you. So that is going to hit. Let's see here.
How wide is it?
It's 5 feet wide.
Oh, it's the line thing?
It's the line one.
Yes.
So that's going to hit Jeshy, Vinadil, Thorcum, and Belrissa all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
And she never breaks eye
14?
contact with you, Kins, as she's doing this.
Okay, Vin, Thorcum, you both
We get
get
a plus two. Yep.
and plus 1d4.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
But my
Steve
1d4
Dex.
worked. I just typed 1d4 in there, and it did add it to the roll.
Sweet.
What kind of save was it? Dex?
It's a dex, yeah.
Oh, I'm so good at Dex. Like the dexiest dexer that ever's dexed. All right.
So 17 is mine.
I am not Dexy at all.
With everything, I could roll an 18.
I also rolled an 18.
Oh.
I got a 5.
Oh, that's amazing for me.
No, I'm saying whoa, like I'm
Okay, good.
concerned that she hit all of, or she's trying to hit all of you.
Okay,
except for
Belrissa,
me.
5.
She didn't clip you, I don't think, Kins. She just
No.
looked at you.
I know.
Oh, who rolled
No,
that?
that's-
Was Belrissa?
Belrissa, yeah.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
Vin, what'd you roll?
17.
17, and then you guys both rolled 18?
Yep.
All right, cool. So for the higher rolls, you have half damage. Vinadil, you're going to negate the damage because of your evasion ability. And
Not one.
do 36 damage.
That's 18.
So
That is 18
if
damage.
you made the save.
36
takes
damage?
36 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Is that
Let me-
less than you have hit points?
No. Wait.
Oh no.
Yes. I'm
Okay,
alive.
sorry.
I'm alive.
Okay,
Whatever.
okay. I asked that strangely. Is that fewer than the hit points you have after it's
Yes.
done? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Jay, I popped a nice. Oh, hey, it did my bless as well. Nice. I popped a nice con check in there. Got a
Yep,
natural 20.
got
So
that. Nat 20 on your concentration check for bless.
Ouch.
Very good, very good. And
So do we just hear you like
Wow.
go like singe? You're like.
as you guys all kind of, some of you kind of dodge out of the way, some of you kind of like take half of it on the shoulder, and the electricity kind of like jolts through. The whole area is like kind of filled with this like static electricity in the air, you know, because of the storm and everything Kins has been up to, and the storm giant Figpur, and it's just like this crackling in the air as some of it kind of hits some of you, and she's just sort of dancing like, Connie, can I do it again? Oh, I'm gonna hit them next time. And that ends her turn. Kins, you're up. Top of the round.
Mother effing, come on. Okay, so I am going. I am a little stressed right now, but I am going to. I'm gonna call lightning on. What's her face?
Right. What's her face?
The person in front of me that just threw the lightning at my friends.
Agaratha.
Aggie.
Agaratha. For some reason, I don't know where. Is the other one invisible too?
Yes.
Or am I
No,
just?
no,
Oh,
no.
one is invisible.
Ednus is right here.
Oh,
and Agaratha's
for some
right
reason,
here.
I keep thinking that's like a different thing. I don't know. Okay, so
It
I'm
looks
gonna.
like a sick minotaur, so it's okay.
I'm like,
it's-
what is
yeah.
this? Who are you? Yeah, I'm gonna call lightning on Agaratha, crazy lady.
Oh, Jay, does
Yes.
Rogbard take a turn?
He
Or is
has.
he like he's meditating?
He's not meditating, but he has basically started to. He's trying to be aware of the battle and kind of not get in your way, but his focus seems entirely on Figpur. And you've
Okay.
noticed that he has started to sort of. It's unclear exactly what he's doing, but he seems focused and concentrating on something.
Okay.
Okay, so as I am still thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking to the storm as I'm calling lightning again on Agaratha. Figpur, you saw us coming. We're here. They have been manipulating you, torturing you for years. It's time. I'm gonna lightning bolt Agaratha.
Okay. As you begin to cast your spell, well, you're not casting a spell, right? You're.
No, it's just
Let's
the
see.
storm is already going, so this is
Storm's
the
already
action
going.
to
It's just a bonus
lightning.
action.
This is your
It's
bon-
not
Oh,
a
this is a
spell.
bonus.
No, this is
action.
this is the action.
This is your main action. Great. Okay.
It's an action, but it's not a spell.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not
yeah.
casting a spell.
Action, but not a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So you're and so what happens? Remind me.
Oh,
exactly
sorry.
What happens?
I'll do it again. So it's the same thing. Dex save.
Dex
15.
Okay. And then so it's basically the same thing, but you can just recall it every match, right?
Yeah,
If I remember
as long
correctly.
as it's within the radius
Perfect.
of the storm. Mhm.
Which
Okay.
is big.
So let's see.
Yeah, the whole island. Existing storm.
All right. So she makes her Dex save.
Okay. So that's 29 total, half damage.
Okay, 29. That's a lot of.
I mean, I cast it at the 4th level because
that's-
I'm like,
That's heavy. That's really
Tw-
nice.
29, then you take half.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
well, you're right.
Okay.
Half
I
of,
was just double checking.
half of 29. Sorry.
Okay.
Big 58's coming in.
That's right. That's right.
Next turn. That's next turn.
I mean, it is
58.
60-10. I mean, it's
Yeah,
60.
yeah.
It could be.
Hey, okay.
It's 60-10. Yeah, like it's a serious
That's a lot of numbers.
serious thing.
I'm on toothpick number 3.
You could go with the.
Are you serious? We just started.
You just, let's slow it down.
Round
buddy.
2, he's
Slow it
in.
down.
He's gone through. He's beavered through 3
Toothpick per round.
toothpicks so far. That's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Okay, are you moving,
Oh
Kins?
my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move hold up, let me just again. I'm gonna move I don't know. I feel like I keep moving. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna move like over here. Although I guess I don't need to move that far closer to Belrissa, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast healing word on her
Yay.
at
Hey.
the 3rd level.
I'm so used to not having a healer. I'm just like, well, Belrissa, you're on your own. Like,
All right, Belrissa.
As you
There
cast
you
your
go.
spell, one of the hags reaches up a hand and casts counterspell as her reaction and says, "Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no."
What?
And your spell fizzles. Nothing happens.
Wait, at 3rd level, no roll?
3rd level or below is automatic.
Oh, we got a problem.
because that's all the
We got a
levels
big
you have.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yikes. That's a
I
big
had level
yikes.
2
Oh,
levels.
God. Ends my turn.
Man.
Rip Belrissa, am I right?
And Agaratha just cackles into.
Point of order, does that use the spell slot?
Sure does.
Yeah, I already spent
Rip.
it.
Super rip. Okay, I'm not worried. You shouldn't worry, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Toothpick number 3.
Wow.
Belrissa, it's your turn.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna message the giant again because it kind of worked last time. Something
Blow
happened.
something up. You must blow.
I'm gonna blow it up too. I will blow up and message.
Okay.
I can do both. One more round.
Okay.
Yeah, attack Vin.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
We
I'm
need
dodging.
this giant on our side,
Look,
guys.
it worked. I just completely dodged that lightning bolt, man. You need to learn the way.
I'm just gonna message him again and say, Figpur, the fate of the island is in your hands. Do not let Alara's power be corrupted by the hags. Fight it. And then I'm gonna fireball the ladies again.
Okay, you're quickening
The fireball.
fire. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
These two. So, I can get them. Yeah. Kinda.
Yeah, you can definitely get those two.
And they have to roll their thing.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. These two.
Even though I know one of them has a
Making-
resistance. It's fine.
Yep. Dex save. Ooh, gross. Okay, so what's your DC?
15?
15? Okay, the green-skinned one, Agaratha, the mad cackling one, does not make the save, but
Yay.
the other sister does.
Okay.
Oh, roll it. Get him. Get him.
Rolling it. Did that show up? I rolled it on Beyond, and it was a 19.
I
19?
saw
let's see
it
it.
on D&D Beyond. I can confirm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can see it too.
Okay.
19. Okay, great. So she takes.
It's because we're in a different campaign.
Got it.
Okay.
We need to fix that at some point. That's okay.
Yeah, that's
Like,
Yep. Yeah, we'll fix that at some point.
and 19 is good. That's good.
That's good, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Especially
good.
when she fails.
Rip Agaratha, you know.
That's right.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
Any movement?
Yeah, I don't want to be in this line like that anymore, so I'm gonna just kind of go over here.
Okay, pig. It's
And
time for
then,
Pig.
yeah, Pig's gonna
Get into the action.
go as close as he can,
Pumbaa.
which is...
Sacrifice.
He can dash.
Like when he when he when he's like the bowling ball and he knocks over all the hyenas.
Right.
Bingo.
Right.
That's what
Put
I'm
that
picturing
imagery
right now.
in your... Yeah.
He can go double speed if you want to dash him.
Then he's just gonna be, like, hanging out next to him.
Yes.
No, he needs to
But to-
charge for his attack. He needs a 20-foot,
okay.
like, runway.
Okay.
So,
But if you get him close, Vinny gets a sneak attack.
I need something standing next to
Oh.
these witches, but it's cool. We
Oh,
have
no,
lots
if
of-
that's-
We're about to,
no, we
we're
can do
about
that.
to engage. We're
Okay.
about to engage.
no,
We're
that's
good.
cool. We can... He's gonna dash next to... I'm gonna look and see which one Vinny's eyes are on. Who are you staring at, Vin?
The green one.
Which is
Oh,
this
Lightning
one?
bolt
Agaratha.
chick.
This one?
No, no, the one that just shot us
No.
with the lightning
This
and almost
one.
killed you.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that one.
Boom's
The other
gonna
one
go
just
right
pointed
there.
at Kins and made her yawn. I don't know what she's doing, but this one, like, fired lightning at
He
us.
is not a threat.
That's right.
That's his turn. He dashed.
Okay. But is he gonna attack or anything?
Well, he dashed, so that was
Oh, he
his
dashed.
action.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Got it. Obviously. Okay. Cool. All right. Belrissa's up. Okay. It's Constance's turn.
Giant turn.
Is it?
Not
Yes.
Constance.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Why did I? Nope. No, it's Constance's turn.
Is she
She's-
just not
got a
on
10.
there?
Oh,
She's,
she moved off the
she's
third
hidden.
order for
She's
us.
hidden, so
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
see
yeah.
her order.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
I'm not worried. You shouldn't worry.
Oh no.
I'm worried.
I just gave her the what up, come at me, bro.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Okay. Stand by a second.
In the jungle?
That's the nice little music in the backdrop.
I was going more with Hakuna Matata, the wonderful phrase. So it might not surprise you to know that Jared performed in The Lion King when he was in elementary school. He
Aw.
played Timon, but he and another
Okay.
kid sang that song. It was great.
Oh,
Awesome.
sweet.
That's excellent. All right.
I don't think that song is copyright, so we're good.
Yeah.
We should just all sing it.
Yeah, no problems at all.
We could just.
Disney notoriously
Luckily-
lax on their.
That's right. They
Already.
never pursue. They never pursue the thing. All right, so she's not doing anything either. Cool.
No, she's
giant
just gonna
passes.
ignore
Pass.
us, and it's
Yeah.
Pass.
fine.
Man, I'm scared for that. Whatever's coming.
Belrissa.
What?
Oh no,
No.
Reject.
You
What?
you feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, and your skin tingles, and you get goosebumps all over as you
Okay.
feel Constance's breath
Mother.
Gross.
on your neck behind you
No.
as she materializes out from her invisibility right behind you, and she says, "You know, it's your fault, really. You could have prevented all of this. All you had to do was pay attention. Goodbye, young one." And she just takes her claws and she rakes them across your neck. And
Wouldn't worry. I'm not worried.
He's right behind her.
She's right behind you.
why can I not? Come on now. Where's the button?
Couldn't see her now.
What is happening? I'm trying to click buttons and nothing's happening. I just want to kill Boris. Okay. There we go.
God.
No.
Just wanna kill.
You don't want to kill Belrissa.
Belarus, I get him. He's right next to you.
That is a 19.
Like in the physical proximity.
19 to hit. 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
Don't say it. Don't do
Oh
it.
no, I know. We're just looking at her face.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, there's no way she has that many hit points.
I go down in a very dramatic fashion. Like,
Can't with my life.
Good. Okay. Good.
wait.
On script.
How does this my special action work here? Hold on.
It's the special action that you
Oh
cannot
yeah,
die.
you have the dead
I
thing.
do.
I don't know what it is. This has happened before.
Larissa's a shadow sorcerer and has like an ability where when she goes down, she gets to roll a saving throw, and maybe she doesn't go down. So we'll see what happens.
So what you're saying is,
God.
Jamie grew up in
Probably for
Vegas,
the best
so
that you
she's
got
all
to.
about
The gamble.
all about the gamble.
Yeah.
The house always wins.
I make a charisma saving throw that is DC 5 plus the damage taken.
Okay.
So
Okay.
16.
16.
Gotta be at 16.
Great.
Hey,
Oh my god.
But you are
it's all
blessed.
good.
no, she is not.
Oh, she's
I'm not blessed.
Oh.
No.
She is not.
No.
Me, you, Ken's
Me, yeah. Oh no.
I didn't expect the lightning bolt to the chest, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
We all kind of lined up in a perfect little line there.
There we go.
Yes!
25!
Oh my god, Belarissa.
She just
praise
screamed
Alara.
so loud.
That's fine.
Okay, we have the kids.
So what happened?
Yeah,
I'm not sleeping on the couch tonight, chat. What? Okay, so you make the save. So what happens?
So I make the save. So I go down. It looks like I'm about to go down. And then this, like, ghostly aura, like, emanates out of me. And instead I am just knocked down to 1 hit point. I am barely hanging on, but I'm there.
Okay.
Don't do it.
And
Constance,
Do not
she
say.
just, she kind of was all up in your bubble, in
But,
your personal
wait.
space, and then she just reaches out and slashes your throat. You fall down, and instead of going unconscious, these shadows. You have this gash, 3 gashes actually, right across your neck. As her long, nasty, just gross claws have just completely opened up your neck as you start to bleed out, and all of a sudden shadows start to emanate from your body, and they wrap around your neck almost like a noose, and they just sort of and the wounds, they heal themselves, they stop bleeding. The shadows have healed you, and you're conscious. And she just looks down and she says, "Oh,
you're gonna attack me again, aren't you?
that's really interesting.
Oh,
I
So
like you
evil.
even more now." That's gonna end her turn.
Oh, thank God.
oh my god.
Figper's turn. Figper.
Come on, big man.
You got
Come
this.
on, big man.
You have, like, advantage or something.
Not 10 seconds ago, Belrissa had reached out yet again with her message, trying to get through to the storm giant to prevent him from raging across the battlefield and doing untold who knows how much damage to everyone, really. He stops. He seems to respond again. At the same time, Rogbard is still on the field and has just been sort of moving across as if, almost like in slow motion, just not really affected that much by the rest of the battle, as the Hags seem completely engaged with you. And he's been trying to do something, focusing, communicating. And you see Figper, he sort of reaches up and... The threads. We do not cut. The threads. And he doesn't seem to move. He seems to be actively trying to repel whatever's happening to him. And he does not move. Your message seems to be chipping away a little bit. You've been able, the lot of you together so far have been able to keep him in one place. And that's going to end his turn. He does nothing. All right, it's Ednis's turn.
Right. I need toothpicks. I need something to chew.
I'll send you somebody.
Oh man, it'll take a little bit of time,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'll prime it.
I need to That's right.
dip it in some whiskey.
What exactly does priming mean on a toothpick?
I know. He's gonna
No, it
pre-chew
means-
them for you.
No, I mean Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Oh.
Get here the next
I was
day.
on Evan's side. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's
It's like a
that's
mama
hilarious.
bird giving
Gonna
food to a
mama
baby
bird
bird, it's just, yeah.
Gross.
Oh, you're thinking way too much about this, Jay. It's just,
Oh,
She
sorry.
shoots
It's
a
only the
fireball,
boss battle, the
fireballs,
finale of the
like,
entire
just,
season. Give me a break.
Turns out Ednis doesn't like one of her sisters.
She turns on them.
Betrayer.
That's definitely what
Oh.
happens.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, here's what happens. Can this work?
Hmm. Nope.
She runs about halfway towards Belrissa. And then as she gets about halfway there, her body just disappears and reappears right next to Belrissa. as her Misty Step completes the movement. As you are still lying on the ground, Belrissa, she appears above you.
I'm not prone.
You're not prone? I suppose not. And you were midway.
Right,
falling
like,
Give her that. No, I'm just kidding.
come on.
and then you snap right out of it.
Those shadows helped keep me
You did
out.
roll a 25. I'll give you that.
Right.
You have so much charisma. You were just like, you just looked so like perfect. You like did your hair on the way down. You're like, no,
Taking
I'm
a
not
selfie
prone.
on the way down.
Okay, sure. We'll give you that.
Okay, thanks.
Technically, you did not fall unconscious.
Oh my gosh.
But Edna's does appear next to you, seemingly following the lead of her sister, and is going to reach out and attack you with her Nightmare Touch.
What?
That doesn't
Sounds
sound
nightmare.
ominous.
That doesn't sound good at all.
This is terrible.
I
Oh
don't
my
even-
god.
That's a
I don't know
19 to
what these
hit.
things are.
Oh no.
Hey, I remembered I have a thing called shield, and I'm gonna use it
Get it, girl.
as a reaction.
That is good.
Okay.
So I have a 5 bonus to my AC, and it doesn't hit.
All right. Excellent. So she materializes right next to you. Doesn't say she's not that sort of creepy, like all up, kind of talking to you, being all like that, like her sister is. She just appears right in front of you and just has this dead look in her eyes, like, but it's almost more dangerous as she reaches out and she tries to put her hand on your shoulder, and as she does, you can see that these sort of like wispy, kind of shadowy, almost like demon-like figures seem to crawl out of her fingers towards you, but you instantly react and throw up your shield, and the hand itself is blown backwards by some sort of magical force that she seems just deadpan, no reaction on this one whatsoever. She's then going to use her second attack and do it again. Does shield persist through the round?
It does,
right?
until my next turn.
That's what I thought. Okay. She's almost like curious as she just kind of like looks at her hand like she's not sure what just happened, and basically goes in for a second one of her multi-attacks. And 22. And that's not going to hit, right? Because
23.
yeah, 23. Wow, nice one.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So
Your armor class is higher than mine.
No, 18.
Yes, it is. Something is wrong with your
Yeah,
armor
mine's
class,
17 because I grabbed Dex.
You gotta get some better armor.
I got plate armor. I
don't
need to
think
be
Dex
more
affects
agile.
Wait,
Yeah.
you have the shield though, right?
Anyway,
Yes, I do have a shield.
nice. Excellent work.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
So the two sisters are now basically like flanking you, Belrissa, and you've managed to stay up. It's brilliant. It's very nice. It's going to end her turn. Vinadil,
Come on,
what do you got
Vinny.
for us?
all right. Well, seeing all of that, I'm changing direction. Stowing away the hand crossbow and grabbing the rapier and dagger and just running and over here and stabbing this one.
Save me, Vin.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh.
There was. I guess you can choose. I'm gonna stab this one with the rapier.
Stabbing time. Stabbing time.
Stabbing time. Come on. What is it?
Waiting for it to load.
No, that is not good. It was a natural 20 if I had advantage, which I don't think I do. Otherwise, it is a 13 plus. Is that including? Yes.
It looks
Wow.
like it has a 1d4 in there.
13 with the bless, so it's a 13 to hit on the first one.
Does not hit.
All right. But because I took a melee attack motion, I think I can do an attack with my bonus action with the dagger. So I'm going to swing the dagger
Okay.
as well. Gah. It is also a 13.
13. Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
So
Good try, though. Good try. Okay.
Just like
Jesse, you're up.
just
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
a 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4.
Constance would have taken 5 armor of Agathis cold damage.
Oh, okay. Good
I
call.
forgot to.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to mind the cold very much. But
Okay.
She still takes a little bit, but she
Okay.
kind of shrugs it off, but takes a little.
Yeah, everything counts.
Yeah.
Every little
I
bit.
bum rush the torturer.
Okay.
Oh my god. Grapple.
And
No.
She just grabs me immediately. Okay, and I attack with my hammer.
Okay.
A 10 to hit.
Oh, how the tables have turned. 10 does not hit, you guys. I'm sorry.
Some would say that is a 2, rolling a 2.
It was a 2.
I attack again. 23 to hit.
Yay, that'll do it. There you go.
Okay.
That's a little better.
I don't think your
Nuke the witch.
D4 is rolling, by the way, Jesse.
Oh, okay, nice. So it could, it does 10 plus anything in a D4 matter? Probably not. It would have been a
2 for
12.
sure. Yeah, nope. That's for sure not gonna be.
Did a 12 hit, Jay? Probably no, right?
12, no, does not hit. I thought it was
Sorry,
a 24.
I was doing my old bless just to.
He
up
was
my
he was
first
trying to redo the first attack, Jay.
So second one hit still.
I see.
And it did 13 crushing damage.
Okay.
Is this thing a fiend?
No.
It's gotta be a fiend.
Okay.
No.
So
No.
it just 13 crush. And then I smite at second level. Let me make sure I record this correctly here. Okay. 14 radiant.
14 radiant. Okay, so that's 27 total.
Yes.
Excellent. Very nice. Good work.
And that was my full movement. That's it.
All right. Thorcum, your turn.
Okay. Moving back here. Green hag twice. 20 to hit,
20 hits.
14 damage.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit. Thorcum's
18
all
damage.
business. All business. He's just like,
Nice.
here's multiple hits and the 20s
it.
damage is ready to go.
He's,
I like
he's
it.
just like, oh, Hags, I've seen this. All right.
That's great.
That's 32 damage in total from me.
Okay,
Big haircut,
awesome.
all business.
Yeah, that's-
14 runs up. No, he's just gonna fist.
Casts his favorite spell.
Oh
Fist.
my lord. 23 to hit, 15 damage.
Oh, nice. All right, so in a heartbeat, Agaratha's whole situation changes. She was sitting pretty flying high over there, and Thorcum has changed her situation as she immediately has started to show some wear and tear. Very nice.
And as my turn ends, I'll just go, Belrissa!
Okay, great. It happens to be Agaratha's turn as this happens, and you've just all three of you just teamed up on her like that, and she seems just taken aback in the moment. And Jesse, you happen to be the one that's right there. She coughs up a bunch of blood, and she. Oh, I love it. It feels so good. I told you, didn't I? I told you what I was gonna do. And she raises a hand up, and her fingers begin to crackle. And she's locked eyes with you, Jesse, as her hand raises up towards the sky, towards Cobb and Velma, who are
Yeah, we
dangling
didn't save them.
about 100 feet above the floor from the canopy, wrapped in the sort of grotesque vines of the withered and defiled great banyan tree. And she fires. We're going to take a break and come back in 5 minutes. And we're going to see what happens to Cobb and Velma. Don't go anywhere.
No, Cobb and Velma!
Everybody get up, stretch your legs, take a deep breath, come back for the finale. We'll see what happens. We'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Nice.
But did you prime it for her first? Like, did you give her a
Oh
prime
yeah.
toothpick?
No, but she took the beer, so yeah, kind of. I drank some.
Did you
of
say
it.
we're back?
We are back.
Don't worry about Lanai. She's fine.
Beers and toothpicks.
Yeah.
Hey, we get through. We make it happen. All right, coming back. If you just joined us somehow, we are in the middle of the finale, the boss battle against the
Don't
three
call it the
hags.
finale.
Finale.
I know. I told
The
you he put it in the
episode.
Title.
Yes,
What is
that's
this?
It is
The finale
the
of
last
episode.
time we'll ever see these characters. And
As scripted. Since the beginning of the season.
yeah, we only had a budget for 8 episodes.
That's right.
Or 9. Or yeah, no, 8.
No,
We're
already for 9.
we're going
This
over
one's
here.
For free.
Budget, he says.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So it's Agaratha's turn, closing out this second round of combat as she reaches up, and she does this thing where she locks eye contact, and she's just got this. She's got Jessie. You're right up and close and personal with her, and she's just got this sort of bulbous, warded green nose with this saggy skin, and it kind of sags way down, below her eyes, and you can see it's just this diseased kind of color. But the fire, the maniacal fire in those eyes is alive as anything as she reaches up and she glances over to get her target, and a bolt of lightning shoots not towards Cobb and Velma, but it severs the vine that holds them about 100 feet above the ground. As the vine releases, the vine that had been sort of muffling them as well, everything releases and they seem to begin to fall. They both scream out into the air. Velma, really, really loud. She's just screaming as they're falling. Only a handful of seconds go by. As they slam... No, they don't. Figpur reaches an arm out. In a moment of lucidity, he looks over at the battle. He looks over at Belrissa. He looks at Kins. He looks up there, following Agaratha's arm and her gaze. And he reaches an arm up, and inches from the ground, his Featherfall spell, a reaction on his turn, takes hold, and the two of them are suspended in midair. Their fall damage minimized as they hit the ground.
Oh, Figpur.
They still seem out of it, scared, hurt. Cobb seems to be trying to shake loose the vines and reach over and try to help his granddaughter Velma, but they're both alive. And Figpur kind of looks over and as he does, he stands up just a little bit taller as thunder booms in the distance and the storm responds. That closes out round 2. Kins, it's your turn.
Oh, good. Okay, so I am going to say to Belrissa, I'll see you on the other side, I promise. And I'll move over
The other
here.
side of what?
Between.
Oh, the tree.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Good luck!
Are we both dying?
Go watch Hamilton, you'll understand what I mean. And then I will use my lightning strike to okay, so I'm going to target it in such a way that it's a 5 foot like sort of radius. So I'm going to target it like, oh, I don't know how to show it, but like on the north or the above Agarath. That's Agarath in front of Joshi, right? That one, to try to target that but not hit the others if I
Ball of
can.
steel? Sure.
So I'll do the lightning bolt right above,
You're gonna
like
do your
right
call
there.
lightning again in an area that only hits Agaratha.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Right, that's that lady that's up there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's the one
All
who
right.
just tried to
The
kill Cobb and
maniac?
Velma.
Yes.
The maniac.
The vicious
The-
maniac.
yeah.
Okay. Got it. So she needs to make a
Dex
dex save.
save.
Oh, monster rolls.
I
Oh my
can't
gosh.
add 44. 44.
Nice.
So
Kin.
half if it's a successful.
Kins. She fails her save. Describe to me what happens.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I want the lightning to strike and shake her so that she I don't know what happens when people get struck
Wait.
by lightning.
Jay,
Oh.
map mode. You're in talk mode.
What?
On the stream.
Oh!
Sorry.
You're right. Don't worry. Nothing really happened.
Nothing important.
Nothing visual happened.
Not
but
yet.
Good
Not
call.
yet.
Good call. We were missing the map.
I want the lightning to like kind of cycle through her so that Jessie sees it cycle not just like down her body but also back up so her hair stands up a little and then
You're going
collapse.
Emperor Palpatine style.
Yes, I don't know.
All right.
What is?
You reach your hand up to commune with the storm as you have been, and as you do, you notice in the distance Figpur. His eyes seem to follow your hand, and as you do, the storm itself seems to sort of respond to what's going. It almost the clouds themselves they follow your very movements as the entire storm, everything, the great squall surrounding Alara's rest seems completely in your command, Kins. And you reach your hand out, and you make eye contact with her, and she notices, and you call down a thunderous strike right behind her, and it takes her a moment, but she realizes a split second before the lightning strikes what's going on. As the ground booms and the lightning strikes the ground behind her, and it travels through the ground and comes up through, and you and she quivers for a second, and she's still got this and her hair is kind of sticking out all crazy, and her skin is burned, and it begins to bleed and blacken as the electricity still sort of statically sort of moves its way through her skin. Jessie, you're right up close to her, and you can see this as she's looking over your shoulder towards Kins, and the lightning bolts are dancing around across her skin, through her nose, out her ears, just, her eyes begin to burn out. Until the very moment, till the absolute last millisecond where life still fills her eyes, she never loses that maniac smile. And then she falls dead on the ground. A gasp
Okay.
from Constance.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, sister. Well, at least you had your fun. Don't worry. I'll take care of this. Kins, what else do you do? Anything?
All right, my bonus action, I'm going to attempt one more time to healing word Belrissa at the first level. 6.
Okay. You can see that Ednus, as you begin to cast your spell, instinctively reaches up as if to counterspell it, but nothing happens, and she seems... The counterspell doesn't fire, nothing happens, your heal works. Belrissa gets 6 hit points back.
Nice.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, excellent. All right, Belrissa, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You're surrounded.
Yeah, I
sort
am. All right, I am. That's real ominous music there. I got a Misty Step out of here. It's too much. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna Misty Step behind Kins. And say, Vin, you got this, as I disappear into the mist.
Pass it on. Pay it forward.
Excellent.
And that's all I'm doing. And Pumbaa's gonna go as far as he can.
They call me Mr. Pig.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, he's gonna dash. He's gonna dash all the way.
He's
to
gonna
right-
dash back.
to right
okay.
there.
Oh, okay, great. The mighty boar has he's just running back and forth across the battlefield. I'm helping.
Doing nothing.
Am I the only person picturing an animated Pumbaa right now?
Yeah, no, I've
No,
been
it's
picturing
totally
Pumbaa the
different.
whole time, just like so
Absolutely.
fired up. Be like, I'm the hero
just-
of this battle.
He just needs a little muskrat.
Down!
Yeah, in his brain, he just killed the thing, right? Because he's like, yes,
Yes.
I ran over there and it died.
All right, Constance is gonna step up towards Vindil.
How is it her turn again?
It's crazy how math and time work. It's just, she let's see here. Let me look at something.
Oh yeah, you've got your cloak, don't
wait,
you?
Wait. Can I shoot? Misty Step's a bonus action. Can I take an action?
Yes. You didn't
Okay.
take your action?
No,
Okay.
I didn't realize it was a bonus.
Takesy
boy.
backsies.
Oh boy.
Can I do that,
Takesy
Can
backsies.
she do it?
please?
You guys can
Yeah.
decide.
Yes. We all vote yes, yes.
Taking a
yes.
vote?
All right, yes. yes.
You know, I come down on yes.
Okay. I'm blasting. Eldritch blasting.
Yeah.
I am doing that too. Constance.
Okay.
Okay. All right. First one is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
No. Second one is a 9 to hit.
Doesn't
Let's
it?
just strike that. Never mind. No reason doesn't
Never
do
mind.
anything.
Hey, nothing
No
happens.
action.
It was great.
Hey, all right.
Bonus
Great
is
try.
good
Yeah.
try. No, Russell, you can still move too.
You can still move. Misty Step is in addition to your movement.
I'm okay there.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will protect Belrissa.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind Kins. Wait, I'll go right here. At least like one away.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Once again, in a nice little line. No, everywhere we move,
Go
I'm
there.
like,
Lightning bolt girl is dead.
Yeah,
You're good.
she's
that's true.
totally dead.
She's the only one who could do that spell. for
Yeah.
Sure.
She got lightning bolted up. Good job,
Yes, she
Kens.
did. Zap. Should have aimed better.
How did I
All right.
roll so terrible?
Oh no.
All right. Constance.
You and me. It's not
Constance
great for the elves.
casually, confidently, just sort of strides up to you, Vinadil, in the middle of this tense
bad.
fight. She's sort of, they just left you here. Can you believe that? And they think I'm the bad one. And as she
Pumbaa's
finishes
right
her
there.
stretch, she just sort of like arches her back and just like whips her hand up towards you to slash at you, Vinadil. So this is going to be, your cloak is on, right? So this is with disadvantage, if I recall.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
To be fair,
Dodgy drow.
I'm normally the one that leaves other people, so turnabout and fair play, I guess.
It was,
All
a
that
matter of
stuff.
time.
It really was a matter of time.
With disadvantage, that's a 26 to hit.
Oh my yikes.
Just ekes in right over my armor class.
And that's
Wow.
14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And as she brings back her blackened claws, she just kind of like licks one of them and goes, "You know, I've walked through your mind. Who's Emmy? tell me more about her.
Seriously, I don't know much either. So
That's going to end her turn. All right, it's Big Purr's turn. His arm is still outstretched. He's still just moments earlier finished reacting. And he looks over, and at this point, Rogbard has closed the distance and has walked up and is basically looking up. Figpur is 30 feet tall. It's very, very big. Rogbard, though, 9 or 10 feet tall himself. Not a small guy. So they sort of exchange glances for a moment as you see Rogbard seems to be weaving some sort of. He's clearly casting or doing something, and it's unclear. But the two of them seem to have a moment, and we're going to go ahead and roll for how our large friend does this turn.
Oh, well, we don't know what that means.
we don't know what that means.
It could be fine.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
totally
know.
fine.
And this one, a 1 is probably good.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Ones are usually good in D&D.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
great.
I mean,
Typically, this is a homebrew, Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice here.
Just deciding which of us he stomps on.
He has this moment where he's and the sort of electricity that was coursing through him seems to fade, and the light in his eyes dims a little bit as he looks down and looks straight through Rogbard. And he just bellows into the air, and he starts running as fast as he can.
No.
I need Kins and Belrissa
No.
to make dexterity saving throws as Figpur just charges through the middle of the fight.
Jessie, I have bless, right?
Yes. Sorry, Belrissa.
Wah, wah.
Okay, that's a 14 for me.
11.
Okay. Kins barely makes it, so you're gonna take.
Hey, bless. Yay.
But Belrissa.
That's 11 damage, Belrissa.
Yep.
Reaction. Flash of genius.
Oh yeah.
And I call out, Belrissa, out of the way!
Okay, and that gives
Add
her a
5.
+5,
Okay.
and you make the save.
Okay.
You take half damage,
Sweet.
which is 5,
I'll take that.
and you have 2 hit points left.
Yeah, I do.
Thorka.
Oh!
Very nice. Very good.
That was a meta flash of genius.
Big Bird just sort of just sort of comes to a stop, and he actually kind of collapses and he falls down to one knee as he just grasps his head. Very nice, very good. Okay, that's going to end his turn. It's now Ednis's turn. Ednis looks over to Vinadil. Let me look at something here.
Asks, how do you know who the most popular centaur is?
Nobody knows.
Who knows?
Oh, man.
Just a mind teaser that's meant to make you mad.
Oh, this is a tricky one. This is a tough choice here.
Which of the bad things do I want to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I'll take the yawning one, Ednis. Wanted to do the yawning thing again.
She just goes to town on you. She just she looks over at her
Oh
sister.
boy.
I'm immune to sleep. I was trying to pull it out of her. Like,
Constance is kind of standing there, just like with this sort of bemused look on her face, and Ednis just looks over and she just goes, "Yes, dear." And her this very sort of flat face just sort of like unleashes as 2 monstrous attacks come from the Dusk Hag towards
but
you.
these are not at disadvantage.
Okay, that's good to know. First one is a 26, and that's going to be 18 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Second one is a 17. I don't know if that hits or not.
Yes, it does. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, it does. And
Yep.
that's going to be 16 more psychic damage.
God.
Ouch.
Is that some magical damage? Can you evade that, Vinny? Or is that a?
I'm
higher
sure
level?
it's like a melee.
Well,
I assume it's-
technically
be a
it's
save, right?
well, I mean
But
it's
yeah.
psychic damage, but yeah, as an elf you have advantage on saves, right? But not just raw damage.
Right.
As
Yeah,
her
and I can only
yeah,
it's dexterity saves specifically too. So for
Yeah.
rogues.
Okay.
So
her nightmare touch attack finishes, and she seems she's not expressive really at all, but you can see in her face as you gasp for air that she seems surprised that you have not fallen, and a little bit annoyed, and but she seems bent on taking you down and is not moving. That's going to end her turn. It's your turn, Vin.
Hey.
Hey, wait, what is
Right.
this thing? Did I miss this?
what's that?
This token?
That's Constance. That's the older sister.
Constance has been, because she
That's
was
just what she
invisible,
looks
like.
and then she
Okay,
came back.
okay.
So yeah.
It's like somebody summoned a monkey
No, I
or something?
that
I don't have my glasses on. Jess doesn't wear glasses.
is true.
It's like
One moment.
when
Out of
did,
character.
when did the Minotaur summon the monkey? Like,
Oh, there we go. That's Constance.
That's so funny.
all right, I'm gonna try to stab her again. I'm
Stabby
assuming
stab.
the pig counts as a melee partner.
It does actually.
Um,
Yeah.
Hey.
The hero of the
Pumbaa.
hero of the night has finally proven his
Blessed, you're
valor.
blessed.
Right.
Definitely.
Or her valor.
Come on.
Their valor.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Another
14
two.
does 14.
Which one are you
Hit.
attacking?
I'm attacking
It doesn't matter.
the one right
No,
in front of me.
no,
it doesn't matter. 14 doesn't hit either of them. Yeah.
Just
I
a
mean-
formality. Just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I've wasted my plus.
a 2, by the way. That's a 2 both times when I rolled to attack. All right, so gosh.
Time to peace out, Vinny.
I know, I'm just like clearly okay, so I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action. And I'm gonna run hold on, sorry, let me see some distance here. Okay, I'm gonna run 30 feet behind Figpur.
Just hide behind the giant.
And I'm
What
just gonna
could go
scream at
wrong?
him while I go like,
Hey!
wake up, big man!
Oh, please don't get
Those are
stomped.
the bad people. Like as I run past him, I'm just pointing at the people as I'm like.
He's literally
bleeding
just
profusely.
stomping
We're
the
like-
ground around him. Just no, he's not. He's down on one knee, grasping his forehead at the
I'm
moment.
yelling at him as I'm bleeding. Like,
Okay,
they
Jesse,
are
you're
the
up.
ones.
Thor
Yeah.
comes on deck.
Okay, I just need to do some things here.
25 feet, man. It's not a lot to work with.
No, it isn't.
Sorry, don't worry about me. Just like we told the mirror, we can always bring me back.
I run to here. And I lay on hands. That's not what it's called. Yeah, it is what it's called.
Yep.
And
gonna say, I thought
Darissa,
Yay.
25. 25 hit points.
That's awesome.
What?
That's so many.
Quick 2-5.
Oh man.
Thank you.
And thank your healers. And I will take one more step to right there. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. That's it.
Okay, Thorcom, you're up. Kin's on deck.
All right. No. Man, I keep thinking.
Good.
So
Kill him. Kill
No,
him.
don't think.
Just kill them all.
Just shoot wildly.
Constance. Let's introduce you to bullet time. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I saw it slow-mo turn.
It was a 19 and then it just
I
like
saw
flipped.
Wait, plus 1d4? Plus 1d4?
There's no way, dude.
16
A
is
16
too low.
might hit. A 16 might hit. I don't know.
Okay.
It could. It could.
We don't know. We haven't tested
We
that.
don't. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Tested
Oh, no,
14.
no. I messed it up.
I mean, they're just
1d4.
hags.
Oh, the old
The
one.
3.
It's a 15. The first one's a 15.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Blast it. Gotta check, man. We gotta check.
She catches the bullet in midair.
Ooh.
And the second one's a 22.
Nice.
That hits. There you go.
11 damage.
Okay, and who are you attacking?
Constance.
Constance. Why ever would you do such a thing?
She's sus.
Real
We're still
sus.
not sure if she's good. We think she might be dead.
Sus.
And I yell out to 14 now, and you see his compartment pop open,
Uh-oh.
and he runs over to her.
Wait, he does what?
Crap.
Compartment.
No. Now all of a sudden we're more worried about
No.
14.
We're all about to be shook.
Hey kid, good joke?
Turns out 14 was the hag. We always.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Okay, wait, so what? What just happened? Wait, say that again.
Nobody knows.
Just one of the compartments on his chest opens.
It just opened. That's all that happened.
Yeah, that's all that happens. And
It's
he
a
runs.
distraction tactic. It's just like.
Okay,
Oh,
that got my heart
no.
beating a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, so his
Don't you
compartment
worry.
opens, but that's it.
Okay.
You didn't prep this
Interesting.
She just
contingency
jams
plan?
her in there. Get in.
Stuffs
Get
her
in my
inside the
belly.
compartment. Just like, get in there.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
Kins, you're up.
I can't ask Thorcom how sturdy is 14, right?
Sorry, and then I'm gonna move a little bit out of the way.
You could do the same thing you just did and miss 14.
Here's the
I mean,
thing.
the pig- the
my
pig might.
original
Yeah, you can kill
plan
You can kill
was
Pumbaa.
to get
Or-
both of them.
You do it.
14. Hey, 14 doesn't matter. Just do it.
Do it.
14 can be sacrificed. All right, I'm going to take my call lightning to
Yes.
strike. I'm going to
Hold on.
strike. Yeah, both of them. That's what I want to do. Like, I'm gonna.
You might hit the hero. Are you sure about that?
Wait, can I
Hit the
just
pig.
hit?
Just
Can I hit?
save the pig.
No, no, no,
Hit
no.
the
Yeah.
pig.
I want
It's
no, no,
okay.
no. Okay, I guess I could say. I was like, oh, I just want to hit the 2 hags and 14.
No, kill the pig. Kill the pig. Do it.
Oh.
Pumbaa is the
14's
hero.
made out of metal. Does lightning even hurt him? I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to look up to the storm and say, I'm going to look up to the storm and say, tell Pumbaa he's a good boy.
See you on the other side.
On the other side.
On the other side. And I'm gonna lightning strike.
The lightning splits in half and avoids Pumbaa somehow. No, it doesn't. No,
I
he
want
just
it to be
he
on that
absolutely
side.
melts.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Centered
do
on
that.
Pumbaa.
He turns
no.
into
Wait, we don't know
We
how
don't
much
know
damage
yet.
it was.
We don't know, but
probably
I'm
more than
expecting
3 or whatever
Look,
the
dude,
boar.
He has more than 3.
5d10. 5d10.
He might survive.
All right, the 2 hags
Okay.
are making
I'm
dex
gonna-
saves.
Mathematically, he does not survive. Even if she rolls all once.
All right, so that's 36 for a dex save. 15.
What's your DC again? Your spell save DC?
15.
15. Ooh, they make the save. Okay, just barely. They both rolled it.
Okay, so that was 36, so half of that, 18.
18. Okay, great.
Does Boar get to roll a save?
Yeah, he
Because-
sure does.
Dexterity.
A dex.
I hope he got the
Dexterous are you.
message. He's a good boy.
So what do I just roll a d20 for him?
Yeah,
and
plus
then
his
whatever
dex
his
modifier.
Dex.
His 12.
Nope. Nope.
No.
It's 36 damage to the boar.
You see Constance as she's just sort of like
We're gonna have some bacon later.
she sidesteps out of the way for a second, and then as the flash of the lightning from the strike kind of subsides and your pupils dilate and you regain your vision, you see Constance just wiping just like a core off of her as the boar has just been just completely incinerated and exploded by the lightning strike. And F's in chat. Yeah. No,
Okay.
he's gone.
He's
the
very
boar's
gone. Yeah.
He was a good boy.
man.
He was a good boy.
Such a good boy. Oh man. All right, I would like to. I don't know if this is necessary. I'm gonna bonus action cure wounds on Vin.
Oh, healing word? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I'll take
I
it.
said the wrong one. Healing word on Vin.
I'll take it.
All right. Belrissa, you're up.
And
All
then,
right.
sorry, I still have to move, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move over here,
Great.
and I'm done.
Very good. Very good. Oops. All right, Belrissa.
All right, I'm going to bonus action cast Hex on Constance.
Ooh.
And then I will blast her. And hit this time.
Yes.
26 to hit.
Hey,
that's
that
better.
does it.
That's
there
better.
You go. Very
With
nice.
14 damage.
There we go.
Okay. Chipping away.
And next one is plus the hex damage, which is 1.
1. Ooh, nice.
Got her.
How do you want it done?
That's right.
And the next one, 25 to hit.
Yes.
25
There
will
we
do
go.
it. Belrissa's
There
waking
we
up.
go.
All
She's,
right.
those 25 hit points really helped. Yeah.
14 damage for that one.
14 more damage. Excellent. Very nice. Very, very good. Okay. Anything else?
No. R.I.P. Pumbaa.
Okay.
He did
She
so
looks
much.
over-
It was a beautiful, beautiful life.
I
He just ran all over the place. He was so happy.
Yeah.
She looks over at 14, whose compartment has fallen open in his chest. And inside this compartment sits a 3 or 4 inch diameter
No.
Jade-
Different compartment, right? It's
Jade-
got to be a different
Different
compartment.
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 Okay,
just
good.
random compartment. What were you?
Yeah.
There are 50
I'm just messing with my
compartments.
DM. Since you messed with me all week.
How many compartments do you
breast
have,
pocket.
son? Okay.
Oh, it's a secret.
She takes her gum out of her mouth then and puts it in the compartment and just rubs it in his
Ew.
gears. And then just
Gross.
closes the compartment. Okay?
True chaotic evil. man.
Wow.
All right. She, let me look at something here.
14 takes the gum and just puts it in his mouth.
Oh man.
She,
No matter what,
she
don't
starts
eat
to
the
walk.
gum.
She starts to walk
Poison.
towards Vinadil. And
She doesn't have enough.
and
There's a giant in the way. I'm hiding behind his leg. Like.
You can't see me.
That's right.
are you literally hiding? Like, did you
No, I
hide?
can't.
Did you roll a
No, I
hide?
bonus
Okay,
action
that's what I thought.
disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're just standing there
She
like
still has
I'm
to
just
huffing.
pass the giant.
You're like bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. The giant is
perfectly
down on
framed
one knee,
under it.
grasping his forehead, and Constance just starts to walk towards you, Vin. And 14 can attack if you'd like. She does not care at all. She sort of walks right past him.
Ooh.
All right.
23 to hit in
Yeah,
the back
that
of her
hits.
head.
Yeah, so she's
10
walking, and
damage.
he just like he clocks her, and she just sort of mildly deflects it with one arm, takes a bit of damage, doesn't seem to mind all that much, and she casually walks right past Figpur, and as she does, she raises her hand and just sort of like caresses the underside of his thigh, and
No.
kind of says, "Oh, big boy, you and I were gonna do great things together. But I'll take care of you later. We have plenty of time, after all. And she looks over at Vin and she says, you, on the other hand, she'll never know about those feelings you have. And she just reaches across.
Oh my god.
It's a new round, right? So your cloak's back on.
It is. I'm not sure it matters with this lady though, but yeah, it is.
For 26 disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly.
That is 18 with disadvantage.
That hits. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
12 slashing damage.
That is enough
Enough for what?
What?
for me to fall down to the ground.
No, no,
So-
no.
so yeah.
No. That's not happening.
As he falls down to the ground, she kind of kneels down and just takes a little bit of his blood and just,
What?
oh. Well, that's that then. Next. She stands back up and just faces the rest of you, and that's going to end her turn. Figpur's turn.
Stomp on her.
Oh no.
Step
Big Fur.
in, move out of the roll.
Don't make a mistake.
Please don't miss me. Don't.
Please roll not
He rolls
badly.
a 3. He does not move. That's he's rolled
Hey,
3
that's
of
better
He's
than
rolled
Oh, yeah,
3
we had 3
dice.
before. Yeah.
There are some. He's rolling a d10, and there are some
Bad
things on
things?
there that you don't want to happen.
You just Pumbaa charge through the middle. So.
Yes.
What he does do-
One is bad.
He doesn't move. He doesn't attack or anything like that. But he does seem to stand up, and the lightning begins to crackle just a little bit, as if he's starting to get his wits about him again. But nothing happens just then. That's going to end his turn. It's now Ednus's turn. You hear a voice. It's Constance. She just says, "Sister, care to finish the job?" No response. Similarly, ignoring 14, she's going to use her movement to walk up to Vinadil.
No.
No.
With her first attack, that's a auto crit because you're
Oh
lying
my
on the
God.
ground. And
No.
she attacks again with a second auto crit. And Vinadil dies as her Nightmare Touch attack extinguishes the last
Does she
of
even have to roll?
Vinadil's life.
No. Okay.
What? Wait,
I know
what?
it's an auto crit, but I thought she still had to hit me.
No.
There's no roll.
Now
It,
we're
like,
on the ground.
like it makes 2 rolls for him?
Yeah.
It's yeah. When you're unconscious, it's 2 death saving throws. So I've just taken 4 of my 3.
She walks over and finishes you off
Yeah.
What?
and stands up emotionless, turning back to the rest of the group, glancing over at Constance, who just sort of looks towards the lot of you. "Oh, don't give me that look. I told you. This was your choice after all." Jeshi, it's your turn.
I'm like.
Oh my
kind
god.
of
I
slow.
can't. I can't with my life.
I think.
25 feet. This is like it's just like
It's got stubby legs, man.
it's just like, why did you run so far away?
Little baby.
Like,
No.
I'll just. Yeah. I'll
Oh my
dash.
Oh my god.
I can't go here, right?
You can.
I can go right there.
What? Shit.
Can't occupy space.
Technically
under the
not.
giant.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's not an ally. No, if he were an ally, I'd allow you to kind of run underneath him, but he's kind of like neutral, technically.
All right. Finn is like on the ground. Could I occupy his space?
Sure. Just step on
Step
him.
on me?
No big
I'm
deal.
gonna step on him, but I am gonna stand over him, and I'll cast with my bonus action Sanctuary on him, regardless. And I use my action to dash. So
Finadil's
On
dead
you?
on the ground,
Yeah,
and Jessie
I don't even know if I
dashes
can take a spell, can I?
into his space.
my target.
You can
Okay.
target him, but yeah, he's very dead. Yeah, as you run up, you see that the combination of the physical damage, the slashes, basically that were opened up, the open wounds from Constance's claw attack, and basically Edness had reached down and her nightmare touch penetrating the open wounds. He's gone. There's no life left in his eyes, Jessie, as you approach. But you run up nonetheless to check on him. And as you do, Constance looks over. Oh. Yeah. Thorcum.
Let's see. Yeah. Use 10 of my movement to come here. Just gonna fire my musket at Constance. 13. I don't think it's gonna hit. Nope. 15. Second one. 28.
That'll do it.
14 damage on her.
Okay. Excellent.
14 is gonna run over. $24 to hit.
Yeah, nice.
8 damage.
Hey, okay. Jessie, it's you who notices that Constance, through her, through this veil, through this, attitude, you do see that she's definitely starting to show some damage. She's bleeding in multiple places. She's shifted her weight to sort of mask the fact that she can't stand properly on one leg, and you almost have this sort of like this really strange sort of respect for how well she's like holding herself up and just kind of keeping up the charade, but you can tell she's hurting real bad.
And 14's gonna finish his movement on the other side of her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move this way 15 feet. Finish my movement out. And that's my turn.
All right. At the top of the round, Rogbard, he steps forward, and he sort of has been walking back towards where Figpur had sort of charged through the center of the battle, and you hear him call out, and he says, "Figpur, my friend, come back to us. It is time." Kins, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
It's time. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like all in it right now. Ben just died. I'm like, I can't in my feelings. Okay, so
He was a murderer.
he was my friend.
Where the lawful is like, I was actually having a problem with him anyway. This is a little bit okay. Like,
He was my friend. Okay, I'm gonna.
do it. Just Big
I'm
Bird
gonna-
can take it.
I'm gonna. Oh shit! I don't want to piss him off though. I am going to.
It's like an energy drink for him.
Yeah, I
You can't
hope.
get
I
enough.
hope.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm
Just
going
do it.
to, in my brain, still speaking. I don't even know if this is getting to him or anyone else, but I'm saying, in the name of Alara, they're going down. So I'm gonna do my lightning bolts in between this like little trifecta of Figper, Connie, and Edness, so that it hits the 3 of them.
Okay.
Lightning strike down. And I need to find the D10. Ah! Okay.
Ouch. All right.
That was an 18. Dex save 15.
All right, let me go ahead and make the dex saves. Figper automatically fails the save because he is not really interested in moving. Let's see. Dexterity save. Ooh, they both failed it real bad too.
Yay.
Single digit rolls.
18.
So 18 damage.
Lightning. Mm-hmm.
What happens?
To both of them or to...
To both of them.
I don't know what to say. Okay. I want the lightning to speak to them as kids and to say that you were never worthy of power. I hope it was worth it. As it strikes through them, I want them to be charred. I want them to feel it. I want them to feel the rage of someone who has been deeply betrayed and is getting the satisfaction of what she wants. I hope that was descriptive enough for you.
I don't even know. I can't follow that up. That was fantastic. Kins, I'm picturing you sort of just slowly walking towards them. I'm picturing almost like a Thor moment, right? As you start to walk towards, and the lightning begins to materialize and crackle in your fingers as you look towards, and your chin rises up. You look at Jeshi, who's breathing heavily, who's reaching down, doing everything he can to try to bring back Vinadil, and you can just see the look on his face, even from that far away, that he's gone, and the rage, the betrayal, the loss of your friend, them trying to kill Cobb and Velma, the boar, everything. It consumes you. You walk towards, and you raise one hand up, and you're quivering as you do it, and all the way from hundreds of feet below, where the clouds rage above, there's this connection as your rage, your emotion seems to shoot up and feed the sky, and you can see it building almost like a tornado or a hurricane. The clouds begin to spin and twirl, and this massive lightning strike just comes down and then completely envelops Figper, the storm giant, Edness, and Constance. Jeshi, you're completely blinded as you instinctively reach up, and everything goes white. And when the light comes back, Jeshi, you see both the hags lying on the ground. Figper, his entire body crackles with energy, and he finally seems to have his wits about him. You can see it in his eyes. He looks around the battlefield. He looks back at Rogbard, who just nods. He looks at you, Jeshi. He looks down at Vinadil. His brow furrows. His head is absolutely massive, bigger than you. This is a huge, gigantic creature. And then he notices the two hags. And he reaches down, and in one hand, he picks up the fallen corpse of Edness and just crushes it in its hand. And he just drops it. And he looks over, and it's then that you see Constance. There's a little bit of life left in her. Just a little bit. The deed is done. Constance tries to struggle to her feet as that angry light in her eyes starts to dim. Her lips move silently, but only produce a thin trickle of blood as she coughs. The staff that she wielded in her hands, made of twisted vines of the great tree, falls, and as it touches the once hallowed ground of the grove, it begins to transform. Figper sees this and he steps back. Fresh green roots suddenly sprout from the base and immediately intertwine with fresh roots reaching from the soil. As the tree reclaims itself and the new vines meld together, the skyward tip of the staff itself gathers into a spear. In an instant, it coils like a snake and plunges itself through Constance's back, bursts through the shriveled remains of her heart through the other side, through her chest. She falls lifeless and limp as a small black stone tumbles from some unseen hideaway and rolls and comes to a stop at Jeshi's feet. The roots now spring forth around the fallen, wrapping their bodies with leaf and vine and drawing the body of the hags back down towards the soil. The changing has begun. There we go. The hag's hold on this hallowed place is broken. As you watch the scene unfold, all of you breathing heavily, feeling sorrow, confusion, looking around, you notice Rogbard, his back to you, facing the trunk of the great banyan tree. He kneels down on the ground. Thorcum, he looks over at you, and he nods, and you notice that the black veins of the plague have now completely covered every inch of his skin, something you're all too familiar with. He gives you a nod. He looks back in his true form towards the tree. His eyes close. He's the picture of serenity as the vines reach for his flesh and he takes his final breath. You've won. But at what cost? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna run over to Vin and just shake, like, desperately try to wake him up, even though I know it's not possible. And just tell him I should not ever have left him. And just yell, like, can anyone do anything?
Vinadil. Vinadil. Looking for something. Stand by for a second.
I don't know what to do while I'm dead. I don't. Am I hearing this in the great beyond?
Do I know about CPR?
Jay,
blood just keeps coming
while
out
you're
of
looking
my
for
mouth.
something, Thorcum's gonna walk over to where Rogbar got taken down and try to retrieve the vials.
I was like, you are not touching me with that stone from 14. Like, even from the grave. I'll be like, no.
Kins is also walking over to Vinadil and Vilrus and Jeshi.
Ask Kins, can the tree do something? Can Alara? Can't just be death. What about the third way? He lives.
Thorcum, you walk over and you actually, the vines of the undergrowth have actually started to sort of crawl up and almost completely envelop Rogbard's body. But before they completely do, you manage to sort of reach in and you remember where he had stowed the vials of your blood. An impressive gesture, but didn't seem to be enough to stave off the sickness that he had. And you retrieve those. Vinadil, with the hideous cackling of the hag still ringing in your ears, you begin to find yourself somewhere other. Your mortal body is left behind. You're floating, not moving or unmoving, not where or when. The realization comes slowly at first that there's something to see. though in your mind you have trouble making sense of it. It's a circle, a gate perhaps, a passageway that beckons you. It seems to invite you in, to ask you to pass into the next life, to move on from worldly things and to go beyond. But in the center of this impossible place and its impossible gate, a single creature floats in suspension. Her slender arm is outstretched, and from the palm of her hand a great blue light shines in all directions. It illuminates the passageway and abolishes the shadow. For most of you, for you, Vin, it's just a glance. Though your spirit desires to continue to travel beyond the veil, you can see that the way is closed, blocked by this mysterious dark elven figure. It is then that you feel the pull of the long death. It forces you away and begins to pull you back to the world, to Lydian, to undeath. It is a black thing, this force, a wrong thing, a thing of suffering and remorse. The chattering teeth, the sounds of the vast hordes of the dead, they begin to build in your ears. You realize now that there is a reason that undeath has plagued Lydian. The way beyond is blocked. As you begin to get pulled back towards the world, an uncontrollable urge begins to fill you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Would you say that he is still blessed
Oh my god.
from beyond the pale?
Oh.
He is certainly not blessed. But imagine this, the rest of you are in this situation and your friend lies on the ground and you all sort of sit there stunned, catching your breath, and his body lies there. Then before you roll, I'd like to kind of get an idea of what everyone's doing right now.
I'm just yelling at Vince to don't leave us.
Ken's just is holding one of Vin's hands.
I think I'm knelt beside him, probably just putting all of my lay on hands into him.
Just
Also
desperately
trying
to save him with
Message
whatever you
into
have
his
left.
brain.
Yeah, so Kins is thinking to herself about, or she's just like reflecting as she's holding his hand about all the ways that Vinadil actually carries the message of the third way, of always finding a third way. Thinking to herself, Alara, thinking to herself how she's the Grove Keeper, and wishing that it weren't so, that he was dead.
Vin, go ahead and make your saving throw.
Yeah, that's not bad. 20.
20. This otherworldly blackness that you can tell, it's like this instinctual understanding of what's coming. Souls cannot pass through this gate. And there's only one place left for them to go, and that's back. But back is unnatural. Back is everything you've fought, everything that plagues the world. The hordes of undead, everything's suddenly makes so much sense to you, Vinadil. But you find yourself fighting against it, swimming against the current, fighting against the tide, going against the grain, finding the third way, as you always have. The blackness recedes, yet you're floating. There's nowhere to go. You can't go forward, you can't go back. And you hear in your head, you remember the message from Rogbard. The teachings of Alara remind you that there's always a way. It's not always obvious, but you'll find it. You find yourself moments later back. But something's different. About 10 feet away, you see your companions all hunching over something. You instinctively hold up your hand, and it's translucent. You can see through. You're floating. You're there, but you're not there. What do you do?
I'm going to glance up at the tree and see if I see anything different. Like, do I notice anyone else around me that appears as I do? I'm assuming as I look at my friend, nobody sees me here. So I'm just kind of perceiving. I just want to look around and see, what is that? Does anyone see me right now? And if not, do I see anyone else? Or am I alone here?
Make a perception
translucent. Perception check? Whoa. Okay, did that work? Nope. That was a 6.
A 6. Yeah. Well, you look around and the world as you see it is the same. You can see your friends. You can see your own body lying on the ground. You see the tree. You can see the form of the late Rogbard as the vines wrap around him. You are having died, moments before everything concluded. You're kind of catching, you see that your friends managed to win, but you don't see anyone else, and you call out. Nobody seems to hear you. You're there, but you're alone. Everyone else, you are kneeling over, and you say your last words, and you pour the last of your magic in, and you do what you can, but there's no effect. Vinadil's gone.
Can I walk?
Go for it.
Sorry, I was just saying, can I walk towards my body?
You can.
And see, can I touch Jeshi? Can I touch my body? What happens when I try to
your
interact?
hand passes right through.
Does he shiver a little bit? I do it again. Just.
I feel this.
Okay, no.
You guys bake a clay pot together real quick.
Yeah.
Kins.
Oh god.
Kins, what are you doing?
Well, as Vinadil does not seem to be responding, I'll gently put his hand back down on the ground and walk over to the tree.
As you approach the tree, the dust has settled, the adrenaline of battle and everything that's happened subsides, and the reality that Vinadil's gone begins to set in. Yet somehow your focus remains drawn to the tree. It seems to wait for you, like a patient child eagerly leaning forward into the moment. You feel a subtle thrumming energy. You all do, but Kins particularly. It buzzes in your ears, growing from a whisper to a rushing tide of magical vibration. The tree itself seems to glow with an inner light, and as you focus your attention on the heart of the great banyan, you become transfixed. The tree starts to shift, to creak and moan, and a long, thin vine unravels itself from the canopy and reaches towards you. The tree holds it out like an invitation. Come with me, it seems to say, if you're ready. What do you do?
I will take the tree branch that's extended to me.
You reach out to the vine, to the tree, as if you're shaking hands and meeting for the first time, and the effect is instantaneous. The tree begins to shudder all over. Mottled leaves, some taller and wider than you, begin to rain from the canopy as it sheds the malaise. New growth sprouts in its place, and from the vine that you grasp, fresh tendrils sprout and wrap your arm in a cocoon of green sprigs. To the group, as you all look over, you seem to become one with the tree, growing together, and in many ways it is true. For a few moments you share your flesh, your veins, your blood, but more importantly, your thoughts. Your consciousness expands. You feel the anchor roots that grow deep within the island, stretching out to all corners, growing and driving deeper, drinking in the life and experience of this place. You can feel the beating of the waves against the rocky coast, and the rumbling of burrowing creatures below you, the cool air of the breeze above. Your perception tightens and pulls in closer to the grove itself. The pillars that surround the grove each give off their own impression, their own energy. Many are quite dim, merely the memory of the places they represent, though others burn brighter. With life and purpose, they seem to glow in your mind. Curiously, only one sheds no light at all. It seems only a shadow, inert. It's the pillar of Sans Splendor that so captured Thorcum's attention. But you don't have time to dwell on it, as your attention is pulled inward. The shuddering of the tree has slowed. Time itself is drawing down. You can feel your own heartbeat, and it's joined with another. Within your vision, within your tree, you're not alone. You stare into the eyes of a half-elven woman, visibly thrumming with power. There's no doubt in your mind that this is Alara, that before you stands a god. But you can also feel the distance of time. This is not Alara in the flesh, but a memory of Alara, the tree's memory, as it shares it with you. Well met, the memory Alara speaks. It is a kindness, what you've done. You've assumed a mantle that has lasted nearly 2,000 years in an unbroken chain of stewardship over this place. Over time, as you work your will on the world, the grove will adapt to you, and your beliefs and your experiences will help shape its future. To that end, please accept my gift. The banyan is my own flesh, and each warden of this place may carry some part of me with them when they are away. For you, I think, a shield is appropriate, that I may protect you as you protect my memory. At her word, the broad-leafed shield that you carry, Kins, is lifted from your hands. The banyan wraps its vines around the dented oak planks, fusing with the old wood and filling it with a small taste of the divine magics of this place. I know this is very unusual, and I regret being unable to welcome you in more customary ways. Figpur tells me that when this memory reaches you, I will have been gone from this world for generations. I hope that is not true, but I fear it will almost surely be the case. If you've met him, you will know how inscrutable his insights can be. We do not cut the thread, he's fond of saying. Your time must be very difficult, and I fear I have few answers. Instead, I must ask a boon of you, and I hope you will trust in me. Find Raikkonen. If he still walks the face of Lydian, tell him this: you must not open the way. The rest is up to you, Kins. While I do not possess the giant's gift of foresight, I believe I know you and your companions, even from afar. If anyone can find the third way, it is you all. As the vision fades, Kins, you're left with a feeling of warmth and acceptance that harkens back to your first connection with the storm. The vines slowly unwind from your arm. The tree settles in its place and the grove is quiet and still. You look down at your arm as you hold your shield of the Grove Keeper. It's powerful. You look back and the rest of you are watching as Kins, her body is released from the tree.
I'll walk back over to the group.
Joshi is taking off his armor. So he sets it around him. And he's just kneeling with Vinadil's body, kind of organizing it, putting it into a relaxed position, closing the eyes. He's muttering some things under his breath, but not really paying attention to Kins or anybody else.
If any roots try and take him down, I'm slapping him away.
So what do we do now?
Figpur stands
Sorry,
up.
yeah. Go ahead.
He slowly walks towards Rugbard. He bends a knee and he looks down and you all hear him. He says, "You can rest now, old friend." And he bows his head. After a few moments, he begins to stand up. Cobb and Velma also, at this point, are just in shock. You know, kind of, Cobb is sort of embracing Velma. She's crying. He's looking around at you all, trying to figure out what he should be doing. Is he, feeling like he should help somehow, but also feeling quite powerless in this whole situation. But he looks around and makes eye contact with you, Thorcum, and gives you a nod. And that's where we'll end for tonight. We'll find
That
out
was
what
so
happens.
sad.
Vin!
I can't.
No!
I mean,
You're...
we needed an anti-hero so that we could make Kins the hero. You know, this whole storyline, right? It's all been...
That was what Pumbaa was for.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
He was
I
the
misread
sacrifice.
when we were handing out the scripts beforehand. I read
mixed
the
up.
wrong line. I was reading the Pumbaa lines
Understood.
instead of mine.
Get
And I
eviscerated. was one of his
I
things.
did not. Yes, that's...
So are you a ghost now that I can talk to?
Well, we're gonna have to figure that out, aren't we? We've got a third way to figure out here.
Man.
Oh man.
You know, you said there was a way to bring you back, because that's what you told the mirror, and you're like, yeah, I'm
That's
just
what I told the
kidding,
mirror.
and then
Went
we
off
can
of.
bring you back, so...
Little did we know. Little did we
my
know.
God. Mhm. You were so confident. Bring me back.
Yeah.
You guys did a great job.
Oh boy.
There's a couple other pieces of loot that you've managed to find. There's a small black stone, Jeshi, that kind of rolled up. And Ziggy, somehow surviving the lightning storm, sort of crawls back down onto Belrissa's shoulder, and even he seems to understand what's happening here. You find this small, odd black stone, Jeshi, that's thrumming with magic. And you also find an amulet. And I will post all of these things into Discord. And if you're not in our Discord, you should be, because it's awesome. And we're going to talk about this insane session all week long, guaranteed. Hit !Discord in chat. You can get a link to that. Come join up with us. We will also be talking about this insane session at our after show, which we do on Saturday nights at 9 Central. Basically, we just hang out. We're out of character. We're relaxed. We're talking to you guys. We're answering your questions. We are just taking a deep breath after what has been a freaking intense week. So please join us. That's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be live again next week, 9 p.m. Central here on Twitch. If you missed any of this episode, make sure to check it out on YouTube.
Do you want to raid anybody, or are we gonna call it?
Yeah, let's raid.
Oh, let's
We
raid.
Always raid somebody. Totally. Good
Is
call.
Ink and
And I
Liar
always
still
forget.
on? They were on earlier. I don't know if they're still going though. It might be a late night
Let's
for them.
check it out. Any other?
Somebody hear something? I can't hear something.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What is that? A ghost?
Vin's not invited to the after show because he's dead.
That's right. I know. We're live next Wednesday. Well, some of us.
Giant X on his face.
Others gonna be not much.
Oh man.
I'm
Man.
cool playing as a ghost.
Cousin.
I could be comedic relief that no one else hears except for the people at home. Like it's alright.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm just walking.
You're
along
in
beside-
every episode, but you're just
I'm
your
just
own
reading
conversation.
Yeah.
Stories to the crowd.
I would enjoy that very much.
Making comments. I'll
Live
I'll like,
commentary.
well, that was a horrible choice, Belrissa. Why did you do that? Like, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Let's see here. Let's raid like a small channel, like somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
And then
good.
just go make their day here. Everybody stick around for a minute. We're gonna go make somebody's day.
Let's raid.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Hey, come
Gosh.
on.
My son has been traumatized.
Man,
Probably by Triven.
he had
Based
high
on that-
hopes, and then
based on that
it's the
comment.
opposite.
This is
I
all
did- yeah.
Triven's fault.
That's right. He's like, you could do something amazing. Yes, I will run up, miss every
w-
attack.
it
and
was
die.
amazing.
Like,
It
that's
was
what-
amazing.
Yes.
You saved me and then I just left you.
I can't. When you said that, I was like, "Oh God, don't say that, Jamie. I'm gonna cry." Like, oh my God.
All right, these guys look fun.
I mean, to be fair, you made the right choice. Like, I would have left too. So
You would have
it's like-
left me too.
Yeah, it was the right choice.
Can I slash raid straight from Streamlabs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For-
I call some like I see some.
Maybe.
I think
If it doesn't pop up, I can back up raid you.
Oh,
I have it
worked.
open.
Yeah, that totally worked.
Sweet.
All right.
Did I do the right person?
We're raiding Flintlock.
Yeah,
was that the right-
Flintlock.
Was it the right person?
Hold on a second.
We are raiding Flintlock.
Where did that name even come from?
I don't know. Is that not the one
Oh,
you meant
man.
to
Hold on,
raid?
can I cancel this? Yeah. All right, hold on. I don't know who Flintlock is.
We're not raiding
I don't even know where that came from.
Oh my goodness.
That was insane. All right, hold on a second.
It was
Yeah,
Finn the
there,
ghost.
there we go.
That's right. I'm in the machine now.
RPG
All right,
Steve.
now we're good.
There we go. That was
Get
a
those
total
channel
raid tease.
points.
Hey, everybody, I really, I mean, on behalf of all of us, thank you guys for hanging out. This first arc of our story has been so fun, and we're only just getting started, so thanks for being
Day
here.
3.
Well, most of us are just getting started.
Well,
Right?
yeah,
We're still
Oh
on
no.
day 3, right?
I wasn't going to go there, but too late.
I'm gonna be crying the whole week.
We'll see you at the after show. We'll see you in Discord. Until next week, good luck with your bad plans.